got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but.
I've only just heard that the WBC would like Showtime Shawn Porter to fight another title eliminator. And they want me to fight none other than a cherry picker himself, Danny Garcia. What I say to you, Danny Garcia, let's get it on. Ooh, yeah.
We went up to his gym and we got working. I know for sure after that sparring session, Shawn know that I can hold my own. I can say the same for Shawn. So he know that I'm one of them top guys. I said.
What's good? Salute to the family. How y'all feeling on this good Tuesday? We back to get boxing is just do. Y'all already know. If you catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and say what up. What's going on with the good people, man? How y'all feeling? Let me say what's up to the fam. Tony Vandross Williams Jr. Peace and blessings to the Queen. Tuesday afternoon, Just Do Family, Showtime the Guy, Real Deal Israel, Thomas Hill, G Peasy, Skywalker Boxing, the Rise Podcast, Coach Calvin. Salute to Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny, man. Nikki Hunt, GTD, Bad Girls Promotions, Killer B Brand. Salute to the family. The Rise Podcast, seniors in the building. Was good, family. Justin in the building was good, my bro. Good to see you. JBT in the building. Just Boxing Talk. Ace was good with the family. Mike Kirkland in the building was good, my bro. Miss Joette. Peace and blessings to the Queen. How you feeling? And Marcus was good with the family. Lonnie Lee in the building. All things, my guy. Thomas Hill was good, Brody. Mike in the building was good with it. What's good with it, man? What's that song? Salute to the fam. How y'all feeling today, man? We back again, man, to talk some more boxing. We're gonna get to it, man. We got a lot going on, man. As always. I got something from Teddy Atlas, man. Teddy Atlas said, "The hell with it, man." He said Crawford. Teddy Atlas think Crawford beats everybody. When I say everybody, that means Canelo too. That means Canelo too. Yeah, nope. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Shawn Porter responding to Tank Davis, that sparring situation. It's a lot, man. Benavidez Sr., he talking something that actually some people might want to hear, man. LaMarcus was good with the family. How y'all feeling? What's good with the fam? We're going to get to it, though, man. But, man, tell me, did y'all see TEOFIMO? TEOFIMO Lopez drop. He dropped the sparring footage with him and Rolly. Teo on time, man, huh? Teo said he had enough of Rolly talking, bro. Take this sparring footage, man. Did y'all see it? Tell me y'all seen the sparring footage. If y'all did, y'all know I got it. I'm a damn sure play it, man. Go Good was good with it. He said Rolly looked really bad. Thrill Hill in the building was good with it, family. How you feeling? Rolly was out there getting it done to him, wasn't he? That's what happened when you in there with a guy that's athletic, that actually can box. You get what I'm saying? That's rounded, that's well-rounded with skills. You know what I mean? You run the risk of getting your ass taxed up till like he was playing around with Rolly. He definitely was. We gonna play it. We gonna get to it. We gonna build today. Gots to play it. You gots to. Man, hold on. They started off going at it. off. Yeah, I was powering on Roly. Touching that body. Roly don't like that. Getting that body up. Yeah, putting them hands on his ass. Yeah, Teo whooping his ass, bro. Why Teo do this for him, bro?
That's it.
We talk about that shit, yo. He beat the fight out of Roly, bro.
That's it.
The Rolo getting his ass chopped up.
Too many rounds.
Teo was putting them fisticuffs on Brody, man. He was putting them things on his ass, wasn't he? Man, he was putting them hands on him, wasn't he? Doing that boy filthy, man. He said, McQueen was good with it, bro. Man, he did him filthy, G. He said Roly was just tired. Roly was tired. He was tired of getting them damn paws put on him. Man, that's crazy, man. That's funny, bro. I mean, it happens to the best of them, you know. It just so happened that, it wasn't Big Rolo night in there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no sleep. You get what I'm saying? He ain't getting no sleep. Money was good with it, family. How you feeling? He ain't getting no sleep. That's all that was, man. He had a long night. You know what I'm saying? He had a long night. Andrew Gray in the building was good with it, bro. Frequent Flyer in the building. My bro was good with it, family. He said they just showed a small clip. Yeah, they ain't show none of Roly work go good. You know what I'm saying? It's one-sided. You know what I'm saying? The photographer, you know what I mean? The clip a little one-sided. You know what I mean? But, I mean, to be honest with you, though, I mean, shit, I wouldn't expect it to be no different. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he could do nothing with Teo for real. You know what I'm saying? I think if they got in the ring, I think Teo mess around and stop Roly too. You know what I'm saying? If not, he'll beat his ass. You get what I'm saying? He definitely gonna put some hands on him if they was to fight. The timing of it is funny because it's around the time where Teo got a fight coming up. Roly looking to get back in the mix. And that just looked bad for him. I wonder what his response is. If it's anybody that don't care though about sparring footage being released, it's Roly. He don't care. He don't care. Like I don't think this will bother him one bit. He's just gonna continue to still be the same type of dude he's been. But it is funny though, nonetheless, to see the tables turn a little bit, man. Big Rolo, man. That this clip right here might replace the Ryan Garcia and Roly sparring footage, man. I don't know. He said it looked like when it was Tank versus Teo. Tank was lighting him up like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tank looked like he just was too much of a grown man for Teo when I seen that sparring clip too. Because it looked like at any given time that he wanted to turn it up, it looked like he would have been able to hurt him. Like he would have been able to hurt him. Frequent Flyer said, what I missed, new sparring footage. Hey, I'll drop it. It's some old sparring footage of Teo beating Roly ass. You know what I'm saying? Punching on Roly. I'll play it again. He was kicking his ass. Yeah. He's taking his clothes back. He's like, start creeping him up.
Stop it.
You know it's bad when they talk about stop it.
That's it.
He's too athletic for him. He got too much going on. still asked me what's going on. He's like, hold on. Look, staring his ass
Too many rounds.
He'll be his ass to the final bell. I ain't gonna hold you. Till was on his ass, bro. Man, he was on his ass, wasn't he? Salute to my guy Al Money and with the super sticker. Much love, much appreciation, bro. Salute to you, family. Man, he was
and we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, he was like, stop it. Dre Noble in the building. What's good, family? Till Senior in the background calling out them body shots. Yeah, he was tagging that body up something vicious, wasn't he? Man, said Devin Haney. Devin Haney the footage. Tio was in there getting off on Big Rolo, man. Big Rolo ain't gonna stand for this. He gonna come back. Don't even worry about it, bro. Big Rolo he'll be back. Jonathan was good with it. Ashley's corner was good, cuz how you feeling? Dre Noble in the building was good, fam. Salute to you. Man, yeah, he was kicking his ass, but you know, I just had to play that because it's out there. That's the infamous leak sparring footage of Rolly just getting touched up a little bit, man. So the limit. I haven't seen much improvement to this day. Yeah, I'm telling you, Thrill, salute to you, bro. It's crazy because I've said it before. I feel like his issue and his coach issue is they practice bad habits. It's kind of like how Ryan Garcia was before he got to Derrick James. He just seemed like a kind of fighter that practiced bad habits. I know that's weird, right? You're supposed to practice good habits to eliminate the bad habits. These dudes practice doing stuff the wrong way. They know they're doing it the wrong way, and they ain't gonna change it. That's the issue that he's gonna run into. Like they don't see it fit to change anything they're doing, no matter how the fights play out. Like, you get what I'm saying? They cool with their awkward ass style and just doing things the wrong way. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not call it the wrong way, but it damn sure ain't the right way. So they just got their way, the Rolly way, whatever that is. But that's only gonna get you so far. Like I said, that's not gonna get you. You're not gonna be able to compete on a elite level with that set of skills. You get what I'm saying? With that lack of discipline and just doing stuff the wrong way. Ryan still fight the wrong way. He still do some stuff wrong. You know what I mean? He ain't a completely fixed product, but I would say at least with Derrick James, you would think that that's somebody that's teaching him the right way. So you expect to see some improvement there at least, right? Whereas Rolly and his trainer, like they cool. What you see is what you get. Like what you see is what you get. You don't like it, so what? That's how they on it. I said, stop it. That's how they would stop it. Tio was getting off on him, man. Big Rolo got to come back, man. He got to come back strong, bro. He can't go for this, man. Rolly, we can't let you go out like that, B. You did. We can't let you go out like that, family. You know what I'm saying? We can't let you go out like that. Getting your ass beat, and it wasn't good for you, B. It wasn't. But on another note, I see TEOFIMO ain't letting up off this Crawford smoke, man. He won't stop mentioning Crawford name. I think it's kind of corny, to be honest with you. John, what's good with it, bro? Said only fighter I could say that had an awkward style to me was elite is Andre Ward. Yeah, Andre Ward was a technician too, and he was smart as hell. Till basically say he will fight. He will fight Rolly. That's what that sparring footage said. You know what I'm saying? He basically like, look, he said I end him. You know what I'm saying? He was talking that talk. He had to stand 10 toes down. I'm telling you, man, he was getting plastered for it. He said, yeah, they see they not friends no more. That's funny that the most awkward, they was like Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean? Silly ass dudes. Like they was two peas in a pod. Now they ain't cool no more. Now T out here leaking sparring footage and everything, man. Big Rolo on the clock, man. Big Rolo got 24 hours, man. Or since he a little special, so we might give him 48. Big Rolo got 48 hours to respond. Yeah. Still no bud. Not gonna take that damn. Yeah, man. That's why I say at this point, I hate the word clout chasing because people overuse it, but this is classic clout chasing at its finest. You get what I'm saying? You out here, you keep speaking on Terence Crawford is starting to get stupid already. All right, it was cool the first time when you said what you said, but then now you trying to double down, triple down. You don't want to fight Terence Crawford, in my opinion. You don't want nothing to do with that dude. You better. You got people at 140 that you need to deal with, that you need to be worried about, man. Let Crawford do what he do, man. He barking up the wrong tree, in my opinion. I think he get his ass hurt by Crawford. I mean, bro, he got his ass beaten training. Yeah, Dre, Tia was putting them fisticuffs on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Funny, it was like Dumb and Dumber. They wasn't they though, Mike? They was like Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, it's special. Yeah, you know it. Special. Rolly is a special guy. You did. Very interesting fellow, but I can't stall him out on that sparring, man. He was getting them hands put to him. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Tio was out there drumming on his ass. Drumming on him, man. But I'll say this though, all jokes aside though, Tio dropping his sparring footage, he better be focused on Jermaine Ortiz, man. Jermaine Ortiz quietly training and preparing. Some tell me, man, we might get us a good fight February 8th, man. I think Tio need to be focused, man. Man, Ortiz, he better not overlook him. Because he don't want a shaky performance, man. He want to separate himself. He want to keep, putting separation between him and guys at 140. And how did you do that? You need a spectacular performance or a knockout, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You need one of the two. Spectacular performance or a knockout. You don't get that? I don't know. Yeah, Ward was a technician. One of the best of them, too. One of the best of them. One of the best of. I gotta go to something. My bad, y'all. Because we got to play stuff. Oh, all right. Definitely seem like Tio's not focused. And again, I ain't gonna fall for it, man. The last time I thought Tio wasn't focused, he proved me wrong. So I'm gonna just say he's just one of those guys that can operate under some chaos, man, and still get it done. That's what Tio showed me. You know what I'm saying? That's what he showed me. So I'm expecting him to have a good performance against Jermaine Ortiz. Anything less, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? He's fighting that silence, just has no choice. The clout chase, you know how I go. Over with that short busted. I'm telling you, if you know it, A1 Hoop Zone in the building was good. A1 Marquee was good, family. You all know he didn't train 100% if you don't think his opponent is a threat. And that's the risk that he run, Justin. That he run that risk if he don't prepare properly. I think for Jermaine Ortiz, man, he could put himself in a bad situation, a bad spot. And again, you don't necessarily have to lose, but looking shaky is not gonna do you no favors either. You know what I'm saying? Looking shaky ain't gonna do you no favors. Ain't gonna do you no favors. So we will find out, man. February 8th will be here in due time, man. We already at the end of January. So Richard Paris, what's going on, fam? Good to see you in the building. Appreciate you stopping through. You gonna witness hostility, Justin? Let's let you know. You gonna witness hostility? I tell you, we better witness. We better witness TEOFIMO being fully focused. We better witness that. That's what we better witness. We better witness a fully focused TEOFIMO Lopez, because anything short of that, man, Jermaine Ortiz is gonna be looking to capitalize for sure. Make no mistake about it. If he don't come focused and prepared the way he's supposed to, he'll find himself getting, And I think Jermaine Ortiz is better than George Kambosos. I do. I mean, Kate Causey in the building. Was good, family. Key Alexandria, peace and blessings. Queen, how you feel? He said boots too. Boots to the ass. Is that what you got? What's that? Oh man. So look. Bruce, guys, salute to the OG. How you feeling today? Good to see you in the building. So that's how I look at it, man. We gonna see, because the last time I counted T.O. out a little bit. Like I said, I thought Josh Taylor had the right kind of situation going on. I thought T.O. wasn't being focused on the task at hand. Him and his pops was going back and forth. He was on record with that wild ass interview that he did. It's just like a lot was going on. He had some issues going on with his baby mom. He had a lot going on. I thought that stuff was going to take away from his performance, but nah, man. That young man got up in there and he whooped Josh Taylor ass, man. Pillar to post, man. He made it convincing. You know what I mean? He looked sharp doing it too. Sparky Pete was good with it, fam. Other than hate him. Atlas is right a lot. Definitely has experience. And now we're going to get into that. That's what I'm about to pull up. Salute to Richard Parrish. Appreciate you passing through, bro. I think I'll catch you on the OG side, right? For now. Salute to the OG, man. Much love, Richard Parrish. Appreciate you. Welcome to the fam, bro. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Let me grab this water. 2 seconds, fam. Y'all smash the like button for me. My bad. Pardon me, fam. Appreciate y'all. Pardon me. I'm back. Appreciate y'all patience, man. Let's get back to it, man. So again, man, I'm looking forward to seeing T.O. in his ring, but he better be focused, man. But yeah, like I said, Teddy Atlas, man, he had some interesting stuff to say about Crawford, man. He was pretty passionate about it too, man. So we're gonna play this, man.
That question back. Yeah, why? Because you're talking about Crawford. Take that question back. Yeah, why? Because you're talking about Crawford. Yeah. He's the weight classes. He's the most composed guy. Yeah. What, you don't think he'll be prepared? You think it'll be a shock to him? No.
With Terrence Crawford wanting to move up 3 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez, you as a trainer, what's your insight on that? And I don't know, would you advise a fighter to move up 3 weight classes to fight someone like Canelo?
You got to remember, he's already moved up 3 weight classes. So now you're talking 6. If you add on 3, you know? Yeah, my math is different than yours.
Good, bro.
Being that I've been in this business my whole life. So 6 is a lot. 6 weight classes. That's a lot. 3, you know, he had the skeleton for it. Does he have the skeleton to go up 6? I don't know that he does, but today? I know he's got this. I know he's got this. I know he's got the character, and I know he's got the mind. I know he has special gifts that very few fighters have. The only 2 I know that have it right now is him and Inoue. Although Tyson Fury and Usyk are in the mix, you know, they're pretty special, those guys. They know how to win. and they find ways to win. You're on the floor like you got hit with a shotgun, like Fury was with the first one, and you get up. You find a way to get up from that. You're special, and you have something beyond physical ability, beyond boxing IQ that we all like to make ourselves sound so smart. We say, "Oh, who's got the boxing IQ?" But there are other things too, and Crawford's got those things. Crawford has the ability to slow things down in the ring that very few people have, and to see things that nobody else can see because he slows it down, where other people don't see it. And that's what makes his timing so special. Yeah, he's got great power. He carried it up. Yeah, he's got good hand speed. Yeah, he's got all that. He's got good technique. His coaches do a tremendous job with him. But the timing is impeccable. It's better than anyone else's. Why? Because of this. Because he's able, his vision in the ring, his eyes, but he's able to slow things down for himself, where he can see things in a slow pace that someone else sees in a blur. And that's why he's
in the Matrix.
Well, he is like that. And that is why he is, I mean, all top fighters are calm in an uncalm environment, but he takes it another step. The step that I just explained.
You give me Crawford a lot of praise.
When a guy has that ingredient, and very, very few have, I can't count him out in anything. I can't count, because another thing he's got going for him. For him at this point, yeah, everyone wants to get paid. And God bless him. Anyone who gets in that ring should get paid for the risk they take. And I'm so happy he's getting paid, and he's gotten paid now. But for him, it's more. It's legacy. It's challenge. It's what we used to see in the 80s. What made Hearns and Duran and all the, Leonard, all these great, Pinnell, I mean, one after another. What Hagler, what made them so? Yeah, they were special generational talents. I get it. But they all wanted to find out not how good they were, how good could they be? And they were willing to take that challenge and that risk. And that was beyond money. It wasn't like, okay, you're going to get paid. No, I want that fight. Yeah, I'll get paid, but I already got paid. But I want that fight now because I really want to see where I'm supposed to be. I want to see what rooms I can open up in my house that I haven't opened up yet, and to find out what's in that room. And there's only one way that you can do that, to challenge yourself with special talent. And very few people have the appetite for that, the inclination for that. Mr. Crawford, he does.
Justin.
And I ain't never going against that guy. I'm not. Father Time might catch him, but I don't know if a weight class can catch him.
My big thing with that one, I think the big question a lot of people have with that one is, how is Crawford, his composure going to be like the moment a punch lands on him from Canelo?
Are you kidding me? Take that question back.
Yeah, why?
Because you're talking about Crawford. Yeah.
He's the weight classes.
He's the most composed guy. What, you don't think he'll be prepared? You think it'll be a shock to him? No. You think it'll be, oh my God, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. That ain't happening with Crawford. Yeah. He knows exactly what he's getting himself and why. He's the one looking for it. He don't have nobody with a gun behind him saying you got to go do this. He's the one. And look, it's a tremendous challenge because Canelo's a tremendous fighter and bigger and strong, and he can obviously he can punch and he can time you, and he can do all the things that have made him so special. There's no doubt about it. But we're forgetting about those things I just talked about with Crawford just because he's smaller. We're forgetting that. He'll come up with a game plan where he won't let the other guy use his size. Do you remember somebody named Manny Pacquiao when he was making his bones? The first time he hit the big stage, you got all these great fighters here. It was with a guy named Oscar De La Hoya, a hell of a fighter. And everyone said, oh, it'd be too small for him. And then I said, I gotta say, I got one right. I said, How about Manny's going to be too fast for him? Oh, Teddy, guys, how about he's going to be too quick? How about he's going to be like a couple of those mosquitoes and gnats at a barbecue and disrupt the whole damn barbecue? How about that? Oh, how about Crawford disrupts the whole damn barbecue?
I know this is a hypothetical. The fight has to happen, but if he does beat Canelo and becomes undisputed in a third weight class, where does he rank amongst the all-time greats? Or where would he rank amongst the all-time greats?
I consider the 30s, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, the 80s, the greatest era of fighters because they all fought each other and they all could fight. That was the greatest era. And I don't think too many fighters, modern day, any day, fit into any era. He would fit into any era. That's the greatest compliment I can give Mr. Crawford, who I have nothing but admiration for. He would fit in with any era, and not too many guys you can say that about.
No, that's huge. So, look, I just wanted y'all to hear that. I thought what he had to say was interesting about Crawford. Like he said, man, he felt like Crawford beat anybody. He said he don't feel like a weight class can catch up to him. He said maybe Father Time, but he don't know if a weight class would do it. And look, I'm not here to disagree with Teddy, right? I got my own train of thought. Look, Crawford is a special fighter. He is a special talent. He has been in three different weight classes. If he was to go up to 68, that'd be another 3. I get all of that stuff, but I do still feel like there are weight classes for a reason. I do believe in having to acclimate to a weight class, especially if you talking about jumping over a couple. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 3. And then you going in there with a guy that's competed as high as 175. So, although, Teddy Atlas is not crazy to think what he's thinking, right? But I think it's a lot to consider when you talk about the 3 weight classes, fighting Canelo Alvarez, a dude that fought as heavy as light heavyweight. Jumping up there ain't going to be no piece of cake. And listen, I just don't know. I always had that picture in my head of Crawford when he got buzzed by Gamboa, and knowing that Gamboa was not even a true 35-pounder, right? He was a smaller guy. And just the thought of, him taking a shot from Canelo Alvarez, like I said, the dude been at light heavyweight. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he gonna get hit and all of a sudden it's over, but at the same time, man, Gamboa did it, once upon a time, man. Listen, you can get better. You can train, you can get better, you can get sharper and all that, but your chin is your chin. And all I'm saying is Canelo Alvarez, if there's anybody that could deliver that type of shot, man, it's Canelo Alvarez, man. And I think that if we're being honest, for me, that would be my biggest and main concern for Crawford in a fight like that. If you're going to get clipped with a shot, because if you do, man, that's definitely going to change the fight. Al Booger, what's going on, family? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, it was a mouthful because of Zoom verse. Peace and blessings to my bro. How you feeling, man? You think Crawford can hurt Canelo, though? And that's the thing, Richard, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. And I heard he's supposed to have got a mouthpiece or something like that. A mouthpiece that he claims is for when he knock out Canelo. Look, I'm not doubting your greatness, man. I seen you prove yourself time and time again. I get it. I understand some people ain't impressed with his resume or level of opposition or competition, however you want to frame it. But man, I seen the dude show that he's special, right? But I think his levels to being special. I think they're special. And then I think that right there is just asking him to, I don't know, man. I think that's asking a lot, for real, for real. 3 weight classes. And you got to think, he ain't talking about warming up, fighting nobody and getting used to it. He talking about just going there right from 47. Just hypothetically speaking, like that's how that would go. You would go 3 weight classes up and fight that guy. It just would be tough. It'd be tough. Make no mistake. Like I can't doubt that you can be successful. Like I said, from a skill standpoint, step for step, I know you can compete with him and you can outbox him. I know he got the tools and the skills to outbox a guy like that. But every fighter gets hit, and you're gonna get hit enough. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, can you take the power? And I don't think that's no knock on Crawford. That's not me, not giving him his just due or his credit. That's just a lot. That's a very big unknown. We've never seen him get hit by nobody that is at 168 pounds. You get what I'm saying? With no headgear on. Like I said, the dude been at light heavyweight, man. I don't know. That's tough. Mr. Impride in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? Crawford resigned the top rank while them PBC 147 fighters were still fresh. That's true. He said special snack treatment. Love to see Crawford fight Jamel and size up Canelo, fight from there. At least in that case, Richard, like at least he'll have somebody somewhat bigger under his belt. You get what I'm saying? At least he'll have that to say, right? He'll have somebody that got some, you know, that's bigger than a 47 pounder. I just think that's a dangerous fight. And look, like I like what Teddy Atlas said, man. He said he don't think it's a weight class that could catch Crawford. Look, salute to him. Larry Lopez was good with it, fam. But I do feel like if it's anybody that can possibly jump up and do that and hang with Canelo, it will be Crawford. But again, my biggest concern is the size. And again, it ain't height I'm talking about. It's just that dude is a much bigger man weight-wise than Terence Crawford. I would suppose like it's gonna be a different ball game getting hit by him. Like, for example, I'm not comparing Terence Crawford to Amir Khan in no way, shape, or form. But remember that fight with Canelo and Amir Khan. You see how Amir was looking sharp. He was out there tattooing Canelo, just putting combinations together. It was looking sharp. So he just timed him and countered him, and slept him. And I'm not saying if he is Crawford, that's exactly the same result. But I that is going to be in the back of my mind. Like, nobody could tell me he going into this fight unscathed and go get in and out unscathed. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be it'll be a tough out. It'll be tough power. It's nothing. You can't land a punch. Now that's always true, but you know, we've seen Canelo fight Floyd. We've seen Canelo fight Erislandy Lara. We've seen how those guys were able to make him miss with a you know, on a consistent basis. They were able to make a miss. It's not a ton of fighters that had that level of discipline defensively where they don't make no mistakes at all. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, we just being honest, you know, Crawford is a guy that, you know, none of these dudes are perfect. He going to make some mistakes. My thing is, what kind of mistakes are you going to make? Like, what's going to be the, you know, because his margin for error is going to be much smaller than Canelo Alvarez is, right? We don't expect, at least I don't expect him to jump up no 3 weight classes and knock out Canelo Alvarez, a dude that we barely can see get hurt, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's just asking a lot, you know what I mean? But again, if it's anybody that has the skill set and the talent to compete, and Crawford is a very poised guy. He is all of that, a lot of that stuff Teddy Atlas was saying, but again, that still would be a very tough fight. You know what I mean? Canelo Alvarez is who he is for a reason. Like I said, from a skill standpoint, style, Crawford to be right in that fight. But my only concern is him dealing with a guy that has been a light heavyweight. You know what I mean? Been at light heavyweight. So that's it for me, man. It'll be a fun fight to watch. But shit, man. LWBoxing, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Fax Machine is in the building. Canelo should be fighting Benavidez. I don't see anything else but too small. We're going to get into some Benavidez talk too, because Benavidez Sr. did an interview recently too, and he had some things to say about who he want next for his son. And they ain't really jacking Canelo. It seemed like they kind of somewhat halfway giving up on it, somewhat. You know what I mean? They seem like they might be trying to go in another direction, which is good if they actually do. I mean, P. Hunter was good with it, but he said Bud is willing to get killed for the bag, and that's all it is. But it's not Lara Floyd. He doesn't have that type of mentality and doesn't think defense like they did. I just don't think he uses defense to that, you know, degree the way they did, right? And I feel like he does make, you know, because of his style, it puts him in a situation to possibly make more mistakes, right? Bud ain't just coming to just survive. Like, he coming to fight. So with that kind of mentality, you run the risk of being in the fire and getting burned in there. And again, you know, each one of those, you got to be very careful. Like, you get what I'm saying? With a fight like that, you can find yourself hurt, man. For real, for real. But look, I don't think if he took this fight, it would just be for the bag. I think he would really take it because he believe he can win. That I will give him that. I think he feel like he can win it. If he take the fight, he feel like he can win. Casanova Pubes was in the building. He said Crawford beats Ngannou. Teddy Atlas. You better not go that far, man. Right, Lopez in the building was good. Bud versus Boots, another firefight. Absolutely, it would be. I mean, like bro asked, man. He asked me, you know, style wise and career wise, what fights would I like to see for Bud? And I said style wise, I felt like Boots Ennis will be the most entertaining fight for Bud Crawford style wise. And then for a career move, it's funny that we talking about Canelo and him fighting Canelo, because that would be the career move for me. You know what I mean? If he was to go up and fight a guy like Canelo. Arena, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland putting the color in the chase. I want Crawford versus Zoo because I think their styles will make a good fight. Absolutely, it would though. Yeah, it'll be a good fight. Hell yeah, it would. I mean, again, you hear TSZYU sound like he's more than willing to fight Crawford, but it's like, how long is Crawford gonna be around? You know what I mean? And like he said, I heard him say he had about 2 fights left. So if anybody looking to get Crawford, they better get to
and
it.
we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland, man. They said no, he thinks he can win, but if he doesn't, he still gets the bag. Yeah, for sure, P. He think he can win. You know what I mean? And it's a risk worth taking in a sense, like, because you'll be able to secure a bag, you know, like that. And on top of that, it's a legacy fight. If you beat him, you know what I mean? You really the man. Like that, you will have to really undoubtedly, like, he'd be the pound for pound #1 guy. Like, it'll be nothing you could say, no argument. Like, and he slayed Canelo, man. That's a different type of win on his resume. Now, I mean, I could put a lot of that resume talk that people be bringing up to bed. You know what I mean? Like, simply beating a guy like that under them circumstances where you had to jump up 3 weight classes and do it, that'd be crazy. Benavidez would beat Bivol. Maybe we'll force Canelo to fight him. That's a crazy thing. It's like nothing forces Canelo to fight, except for him, unless he wants to. Yeah. Classic come forward versus counterpuncher for sure. TSZYU gonna bring constant pressure. Terence Crawford got great timing, a great counterpuncher. He can box and move. He's smart in there. He got a high IQ. He'll make TSZYU. I think he'll make TSZYU look. I think he'll make things a little rough for him, because outside of the pressure, I mean, listen, I'll say this. I think both of them could present challenges for each other. I think TSZYU constant pressure could be an issue for anybody, especially if you can't keep them off you. I'm not saying Crawford wouldn't be able to, but that would be the questions for me going into the fight. How would Crawford deal with his pressure and with his punching power, you know, looking like against TSZYU? Is he able to keep him honest, keep him up off him? Because if you can, then you cooking with grease. But if that dude don't respect your punching power, it's gonna be a long night or a short night, depending on how good you are. You know what I mean? So I like TSZYU because he fight facts, bro. Richard, he is composed. He patient. Yeah, man. He ain't careless. He not reckless. Know what I mean, and he got deceptive hand speed with good punching power in both hands. So I like TSZYU as a solid opponent, man. I just think you know, Terence Crawford obviously is more crafty than him, more athletic. You know what I'm saying? He is older too. So that's always in the back of, you know what I mean, in the back of my mind. You know, Father Time is undefeated. But I would be more concerned with age than the weight at 54 for Crawford and Zoo for me. You know what I mean? And even his age, I think he'll be fine. I think it'll be a good fight. It could be a tough matchup depending on how he played, but I could see him beating him. Show me some versus Mendoza. Yeah, some boxing ability, bro. Some real boxing abilities, the poise, the patience, the same stuff you speaking of, man. He was disciplined in that fight. He set his shots up well. He showed good balance, man. His defense even was solid in the fight. You get what I'm saying? It was a complete performance to me. You know, ran up that mountain like Rocky Steps, high altitude decompression. Yeah, man, that's killed my boy. Bud beats him, but it's a good matchup for sure. I think Bud beats him. I do. I was reading and I seen what Stephen Breadman Edwards had to say about Bud fighting TSZYU. He felt like that's a good fight as well, but he said he had picked Bud for a late stoppage, and I could see where he going with that, because I think if you were to stop TSZYU, you're gonna have to take him some rounds. Like, you're gonna have to drag him in deep waters, I would think, because he got a gas tank. He is durable, and he gonna keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way I do see a stoppage. I don't see it being early. I don't see him being running into no single shot early, getting caught, nothing like that. I would see it having to be, you know, accumulation and him getting touched up over a period of time. But again, I wouldn't be surprised to see that fight go the distance, man, the full distance, man. Because again, TSZYU ain't just despite him getting dropped by Terrell Gausha, I thought that was more of a balance and timing thing than him being hurt at all. Bud versus Castano would have been entertaining. Hell yeah, that'd be fun. Castano, man, I don't know what's up with him. I seen him on live recently, man. He looked like he just chilling. I don't know what's up with Castano. But too smart to find holes into him and stop him late. I agree. Yeah, I think so too, bro. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised if Tim weathered the storm and found a way not to get stopped. But I definitely got him winning. You know what I mean? I think he'll be too smart for him. I think he athletic enough where, you know, those deficiencies that TSZYU have, man, Bud Crawford definitely take advantage. I see it. That's the way I see it. Bud better not fight Canelo. It's a risky fight, Keith, man. It just is, man. It is. Like, you can ask a guy to do a lot of things, but I always said I'm not asking them to do that. But if they're entertaining it, I'm all for it. Like I said, I know y'all seen the video with him talking about him having a mouthpiece or something, you know, made just for when he knocked Canelo out. So he breathing life into it by making comments like that. So as long as he's speaking on it, people gonna ask for it. TSZYU was an easy route for Bud. He ducking booze. Nemos was only 5'5". Reach is gonna be a big for Hitchens. Yeah, Hitchens reached like 72, 73 inches or something like that. 10-man skills, but I would have to pick Bud. Me too, cuz definitely. Won't be skill, will be age if Bud loses. That's what I said, P. Yeah, I'm more worried with Father Time than his skill diminishing. You know what I'm saying? Father Time or catch him before anything else. Teddy Atlas felt like a weight class won't catch him. It'll be Father Time, possibly, if anything. And I get it. But issues, I know for sure. I was a shell. Yeah. Salute to Rain. Appreciate you, Queen. Who was fit? He fighting Gustavo Lemos, cuz Zenith, it was good with it, fam. How you feeling, bro? I think Bud versus Tim decision result fight. I think it could be too, though, because I think TSZYU is durable. And I think the fact that you would have to consider it to be Bud moving up to another weight class. And I think that level of danger that TSZYU present, being that he's a puncher that brings constant pressure, right? That's his game. He don't really want to take a backward step. He want to, you know what I mean, bring pressure, and he do it in a very patient and poised manner too. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? I really do rock with it. I mean, I really do rock with it. I mean, he's shown to be improving fighter, man. So that's why his name keep coming up in the hat with different fighters. I hope, like I said, man, I hope that Erickson Lubin thing still could work out for him. But I did read that seemed like some talks may have fell apart after they went in separate directions or something like that. Salute to my guy A1 Hoop Zone. What's good with it, man? This guy right here. Man, I look too good to look like Richard Sherman, man. That's a diss. That's a diss, Richard Sherman. Brother Malcolm, man. Man, Brother Malcolm, I'll give you a pass for Brother Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Brother Malcolm, I'll give you a pass. But Mr. McGee, I don't know who the hell that. Oh, JaVale McGee. Hell nah. That guy looked like more Curious George than I do. Salute to my guy A1.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Man, yeah, Gustavo Lemos, top lane, he's ranked in the top 6 for the longest. He's solid. I just got Hitchens beating these dudes, man. I think his real tusk come with the upper echelon of 140. I think we know who those people are. I think a good Earl beats TSZYU. For sure. I think so too. Cash Crypto in the building was good, bro. My bad if I missed something. Did I miss something? Yeah, man. I think so too, though, man. I think Earl will beat him. You think Boots is a bad situation? 147. The belts are tied up with Bud. It all depends. It's tricky because Boots Boots seemed like he's comfortably making that weight, so he seemed like he can be around for a while. I don't know. He's been a real patient fighter, man. So it would seem like it, but I think he in a good situation because I don't think it's only going to be but for so long with those belts being held up. You get what I'm saying? Time is going to take care of that, and I think Boots been patient thus far. I think he's going to remain patient. I think he's going to stay the course. And just hopefully he can get the fights that make sense for him. That's the only thing I worry about. You know what I'm saying? Harrisonville would be a good fight for sure. Joe was good with it. He said just Boots snack strong too. Boots Philly strong. Boots fighting under reputation cause and doing just fine. Yeah, I think he gonna stay the course, man. I think Boots gonna remain patient, man. He know the opportunity is gonna come. Like as long as he keep winning, I think that's what's most important for Boots. Just stay the course and keep winning. You know what I mean? You done waited this long. You done came this far. Like I said, you ended up with a belt. It didn't come the way you would have preferred it, but that's just how the cookie crumble, and you just make the most of it. And I think that's what he's been doing. He's been making, lemonade out of lemons, right? You know what I'm saying? Out of the lemons that he been dealt. So, and I mean, dudes not wanting to fight him. People calling him overrated. Hype jobs, but nobody want to get a dude the opportunity to really go be great. So it's tough, man. Just think about it. Put yourself in Boots' shoes. That's why I appreciate him. That man been patient. He's staying the course. He ain't kicking and screaming about it. And I think it's gonna pay off for him because it's like he not being distracted. He got tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? So I think as long as he stay like that, he good, man. I think 147 is his for the taking. You know what I'm saying? I think 147 will be his. Doing just fine. Yeah, man. Boots gonna be there for me. I want Frank versus Lemos. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded. I just keep hearing Frank and Tank though. Tank and Frank. You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing Tank and Frank name in the mix. My man. That's why it's easy to pull for Boots. Absolutely is, man. I like that about Boots. He just talking in the ring for sure. You know what I mean? He ain't for play. You know what I'm saying? Boots ain't for play. Boots has 147 right now. Yeah, I think it's his for the taking because I do. He said in Boots shoes. When I say it again, when I read it out loud, when I see it, you type it and I read it. Yeah, it is funny. But 147 is definitely his for the taking. Like I said, Tank versus Martin would be fired. Right. That's what I'm hearing. I keep hearing them whispers about it. So I hope that's where they're going with it. I hope that's what's happening. Good fight for boxing. Both offensive fighters with skill. One got more pop though, for sure. For sure. And they got some familiarity with each other. They done sparred. So, you know what I mean? They ain't like they sparred a ton of times, but they ain't got some work. So it'll definitely make that fight fun, man. And I hope that's what he get. I like that for Tank. I like it for Frank Martin. Go ahead and get that smoke. You know what I mean? Go get that smoke. Right, P. Hunter, and put some of them narratives to bed with that type of opponent. I mean, it's gonna be some people that's still gonna complain, but we don't care about them. That's a real fight. See, inside here, people trying to push Boots to 54. This makes no sense. He was 145 last fight. It's his kingdom to conquer. He ain't going nowhere. Seen him. That's the bad part, bro. They don't get it. They don't get it. Boots is smooth over there at 147. They ain't think about leaving yet. I'm telling you, he ain't done taking scalps yet, man. Boots ain't done scalping folks, man. Frank a bad boy. Yeah, I like Frank. Yeah, can't nobody complain, but you watch, you'll have some though if this is next, and I hope it is, so you could just see, yeah, they're gonna, every fighter got they fair amount of haters, and he definitely ain't short on them nowadays. Everybody felt like you heard people throw Tank under the bus for the notion of them thinking he was gonna fight Chris Colbert. I don't know why people thought that when I was saying the whole time he still had Ryo on the hook for a rematch. You get what I'm saying? But they still ignored it, and they said Tank was going to fight him. He better not fight no Chris Colbert yet next. I'm like, man. I mean, so it's like they they always throw a bunch of names out there, and they threw Rayo out there. They threw Subriel Matias out there. Like I'm telling you, that man name is being mentioned from 122 all the way up to like 54. Like it ain't no funny shit. Like they throw Tank in there, his name with everybody. It's different. Like Frank versus Shakur would have been more intense because Frank would have pushed the action. Yeah, that would have been fun, but I think he gonna have to try in some spots with Tank if that's the fight. Now, like Santos, yeah, it would have been a different fight for sure. And it was playing about Tank Frank fight. Yeah, they could have it. They could have it because we're gonna enjoy that one. Frank would probably, that's a dangerous fight. Yep, skill for skill. Yep, I'm telling you, that dude is a complete fighter. Frank Martin is. You know what I'm saying? I think he got some real talent. Yeah, I think he'll try to put him away frequent, Matias. I ain't gonna lie. Gonna hate no matter what, right? You already know, Richard. You know what? For the last paragraph, fans know. Ain't the face of boxing. They get mad when you say that. He ain't the face. He ain't the face. You the face of what? I'm nervous for Tank if he fights Frank. It's an interesting fight. I feel you, K. I ain't nervous for him, no. I ain't nervous for him. I'm a little nervous for Frank getting highlight reel. I'm a little nervous for that. Yeah, highlight reel. You try to be overly athletic. You try to over rely on your athleticism against Tank and see what kind of nap that gets you. See what kind of nap that gets you. You get what I'm saying? Go in there over relying on your athleticism, not following the game plan, falling into early patterns, doing stuff wrong, man. Just ask Leo. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, mess around, man. It's gonna be sleep. I'm telling you. Somebody else gets fake fight thumbnails. Yeah, for real. He gets mad at him with everybody. Tank definitely the most popular fighter. Yeah, his popularity is rising, man, because he really a guy that people want to see, whether you want to see him lose or you want to see him win or knock somebody out. Either way, long as you come to see him, it's a win for him. What we want them to fight for the best. Nah, I'm joking when I say that, Larry. I'm not really nervous for him. I'm being funny because she said she was nervous for so we're not really nervous for him. You know what I mean? We just playing. He just joking. I damn sure ain't nervous. I love to see it. I just feel like I know it'd be a great fight. You know what I mean? It does well. They think familiarity. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I just say the fight for me right off the bat is a good fight because you got two athletic guys, real athletes. You got guys that's fast, hands and, good feet. That right there, good balance. Know what I mean? Good foot position and stuff like that. Like it'd be an athletic chess match with guys that got pop. You get what I'm saying? And high IQ. So that fight it'd be fun to watch. You know what I mean? It'd be fun to watch. I know Frank I have to take chances, and that's gonna make the fight fun. You know what I mean? And I think he'll bring a very good version of Tank out of himself. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be a fun fight to watch, and I hope we get it. Yeah, Frank don't listen to DJ. Yeah, if he do that against Tank, he gonna be like Leo right here. You know what I'm saying? Leo gonna be taking that good old snooze. Like what my bro Thomas Hill call it, a mat nap. He's gonna be taking that good old mat nap. Probably because he over delivers and the ring fans pay to see skill and performance, not a bunch of talking narratives, facts. And you get what I'm saying? Narratives don't sell fights and tickets. And I think when people learn that Zenith, they'll cut back with it. And that's just for anybody. They don't sell tickets. They get views and shit on YouTube though. But narratives don't sell tickets, but they get you some views. You know what I mean? Win or lose, Frank fighting Tank elevates his career for sure. And it's a good move for both of them. It's the kind of chances that you want to see fighters take on either side. You want to see Tank challenge himself against guys like Frank Martin. And you want a guy like Frank Martin, knowing that he had an opportunity to fight Shakur, seeing how that fell out, to take advantage of an opportunity like that if that's in fact a fight on the table. But like I said, I just keep hearing people whisper about it. And just looking at the landscape, that is starting to make the most sense if you really look at it. You really look at 135 and who out there and who will be available. Frank Martin make a lot of sense right now. I ain't saying I could predict it, but I hope that's what's coming. I really do. Shakur will be the B-side of Frank fought Tank. I don't think so. I don't know. That's interesting, Marquis. I don't know. I can't even argue that. I don't know. I think he would have to beat him for that to really change something. I don't know if fighting him would be enough. Or maybe you thinking maybe because you figuring pay-per-view numbers, he'll have his first pay-per-view as opposed to Shakur not fighting on pay-per-view. I get that. I get where you're going with that. P. Hunter says Shakur is my jersey, Brethren, but if Frank fights Tank, no matter the outcome, Shakur will get murdered on social media. No, he won't. He can't. I can't murder him on social media because he did what he was supposed to do to get a fight with Frank Martin. Frank Martin just felt like he wanted the little and that was the ultimate roadblock. And that's why he didn't get the fight. So if anybody, you can't kill Shakur for that fight not happening. You know what I mean? You gotta just say Frank ain't like what he was getting, so he just said the hell, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. If Frank do fight Tank, Shakur would definitely want to revisit the Frank Martin fight. He already said it, Cuzzo. He said he want to revisit the fight already. I was doing some reading on that. I thought I brought it up yesterday, late in the stream. Get it? Just give YouTube views. Shit don't translate. It don't. You'll get a bunch of people arguing for you online too, Zine, if they'd be arguing in your favor. But even if those arguments don't translate into tickets and people actually buying the fights. Know what I mean? Narratives only go but so far. They got a very limited reach. You get what I'm saying? But real performances, like you said, and over delivering, that reach is starting to look kind of limitless, ain't it? You get what I'm saying? But the narratives it's a cap to it, and that's just for anybody in any sport. And you pushing false ones, it's a cap to that. So you just the real always. That's why I say the cream rise to the top, man. A-side ain't got shit to do with championships, nah, for sure. The negotiating table is leverage. It's like they haven't learned anything in the last couple of years. I hope Tank fights Frank and not Ryo. Yeah, Ryo is not on the table, Jonathan. Let me just put something in perspective, right? And see if this makes sense to you, Jonathan, and why I feel like I almost know that Ryo was never an option. To me, it just felt like that. Why? I can see if when Ryo fought Edwin, had he beat Edwin, right? Say he beat Edwin, then he fought Chris Colbert and beat Chris Colbert, and it wasn't no rematch because he beat him. Then I could see. So that would make him what? Undefeated, right? Then I could potentially see them possibly considering him for a Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? For a Tank Davis fight. But the fact that he caught a raw deal, he got caught slipping against Edwin. He got knocked out. He fought Chris Colbert. Some people felt like he got a bad decision, but he still lost. There's 2 losses on his record. That's a tough sell. How they selling that? He's like one fight ago, he just lost. And then the fight before that, he's getting stopped. Like, that's not a guy that I think they looking to put in there with Tank Davis. And that's just me trying to think about the entire situation. I don't see Ryo being an option. And you look at Frank Martin, if his post means anything about him taking it to the ceiling, then the only person that could take you to the ceiling is Tank Davis. And if you just look at the availability, since the Shakur Stevenson situation, he's been very quiet, but I always was hearing that he had something going on, a fight brewing, and it was going to be a good fight. So if what I've been hearing all the way up until this point is solid, then that fight makes all the sense in the world. But again, with Ryo having those 2 losses and not getting through those moments is the reason why I think that takes him off the table for a Tank Davis fight. You get what I'm saying? He got 2 losses. Like, I don't see. Nah, you get what I'm saying? And then he split. Like, again, he might have beat Chris Colbert both times, but he split with Chris Colbert. Like, I don't see it. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. These are fickle, and they would say Frank wasn't running like Shakur did versus Edwin Dos Santos. Yeah, they will. But again, you know what, P, man? It's just like this. It's simple, bro. When you talk, people expect you to deliver, and when you don't, you expect the criticism that's gonna come with it. But it's the slander, right? For me, the man just wasn't 100%. He shouldn't have been in the ring. You let his trainer tell you he shouldn't even been in the ring. But he went in there, he did the best he could, and he got to live with the result. As long as he get the dub, you could live with a bad performance, especially when you stand on business the next time you get in a ring. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see Shakur get back in there and shut a lot of people up, because that's something that I believe is going to happen, and sooner than later. See, Ryan, if he's the mandatory, because Cobra rematch with the eliminator, right? I just don't see him, you know what I mean, with his situation playing out the way he did with the losses and splitting with Chris Cobra. I don't see them, like, it's a tough sell for me. Like, I don't see how they going, you know what I mean? Ray Davis was good with it, family. I'll say that Frank fight also shows he's stepping in the right direction, closer to the fights we all want. Try to tell you, man, yeah, that's what that means. You only need to make one mistake for the fight to change, and you know it, cuzzo, and your nap could be on the way. One false move and your nap could be on the way. I gotta come back and beat Del Santos too. Then I think he gained for a Tank fight. You know, pay-per-view don't mean you sell. Nope. Making a profit on pay-per-view means you sell. Ryan last fight wasn't on pay-per-view, but he also never flopped on pay-per-view, right? So Pitbull would be the ace out of this Shakur. I doubt it. And I doubt it. I mean, Ryan was the right direction. Tank the only one that fight a contemporary. Right. It's about gates, pay-per-view, and views. True indeed, bro. True indeed. True indeed. You know what, Zine? If I was trying to tell somebody that before, but they just wouldn't allow the conversation to take shape because they don't do homework. If you go look at, you know, his fights and how they do, even the viewership, I know it's free TV, but you gotta honestly see that people are interested when he fights. Only like old media or somebody that's like not doing no homework will still keep pushing that same. You get what I'm saying? Them same talking points, saying he don't sell. Nobody watch him. He boring. I think that's just be BS. A lot of it. A lot of it be garbage, man. Hold on, I'm looking for some. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I need boxing. He said I need to see the boxing comedian Roly back in the ring. To led up to all the fights. A classic with him. So Ryan made that one get over 1 million. For sure, Shakur saw in his hometown twice and the highest views on ESPN. True indeed. And be like, but it's free TV. Like any way you put it, boy, somebody gonna try to find a way to take away from the fact that more people watch him than you think. He's not no big pay-per-view star. That would be foolish to say it or even think it, right? He ain't been on no pay-per-view, but you know, people genuinely come out to see him fight. So amazing. What's good with it, bro? I was trying to have that conversation with somebody, but I couldn't have it. They would rather argue with me about it. But man, let me get into this, man. Let me play this response from Shawn Porter about this situation with him and Tank going back and forth. Not really back and forth. Tank said what he said and moved on, but Shawn Porter just pretty much let us know what we already know about him, bro. Tank and Frank Martin is dangerous, but one mistake that Frank makes, Tank will capitalize on it. Will not knock out Frank. I just think I've seen him make mistakes. Again, I've seen both guys make mistakes, but I've seen Frank make mistakes against lesser guys. And people could say the same thing about Tank if you want, right? But again, I've seen some areas of concern against, you know, guys like Romero Duno, Jackson Marinez, Artem, I forget how to pronounce his last name. Those dudes gave him good, interesting scraps. So, and Tank is levels above all of those guys. So I just think the mistakes that he made in any of those fights, he make those against Tank. Then we already know the writing is on the wall. I have to explain this every few weeks. Like, the same rules ain't been around centuries. Like, I'm telling you, people don't get it. I think what it be, Zena, because we that's us. We know what that is, bro. That's us fighting that good fight, bro. You got to think of how much good information don't even get to the surface because it's all drowned out with bullshit and narratives. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. That's why it's like you constantly got to remind people of stuff. You know what I mean? Tay was good with it, fam. He said, we being honest, Frank Martin, the only one who give Tank a run for his money. No, it'll be a good fight. When he still lose, it'll be a good fight. The contemporary too with Valdez, for sure. I never think anyone as athletic as Frank Martin and vice versa. True. And that's what makes the fight intriguing right off the bat. You got two athletes. It'd be like a high level, you know what I mean, athletic chess match with guys that got popped with IQ, boxing ability, good feet, you know what I mean, defense, you know what I mean. You talking about real skills, that'd be a fight fought at the highest level for sure. I think Tank could push. I mean, Frank could bring something out of Tank. I mean, why I say that? Because of him being athletic and being an athlete, I think he can make it fun. They always bring up championships when it comes to splits. I think Pedrado's just as athletic. Oh, is Frank Martin? He's pretty athletic though. He is. I guess it's more of a better fight physically for me because Frank Martin seemed like he got more pop than you know, obviously he got more pop than Pedraza. So I think it'd be more of a challenge in that regard because I feel like he athletically they can keep up with one another. They could somewhat mirror each other. I'm not saying they do everything alike, but you know, it'd be at a high level for sure, man. I think Tank could do some things in there, or Frank could force Tank to do some things in there just because he's a hell of an athlete. I mean, and he got that threat. He got good punching power. And saying he's just in there smoking everybody. But Tank, you know, Frank could punch for sure. Oh, we can play this from Shawn Porter, man. Let's hear what Bunny Rabbit Porter had to say, man. Bunny Rabbit, especially the prime Pedraza Tank fought. That man gave Loma hell. For sure he did.
We got to talk. We have Shawn Porter here. So, Shawn, we have to ask you and talk to you about the situation between you and Tank Davis and that back and forth you guys had on Twitter. And let's read Tank Davis and what he said first. He said, now ask Shawn this question. If I beat his ass in the gym and he was over 147, why the bleep would I be scared to fight an MF with just the nose? Shit not adding up. I don't know why I cussed the S word and not the S, but whatever. And Shawn,
because he wanted to. That's why he did it, because he wanted to.
Shawn, listen, what's your take? I know on your podcast with Bill Haney, would I be
not for nothing? I don't know if I'm being petty. Like, listen to dude.
Scared to fight an MF with just the nose. Shit not adding up. I don't know why I cussed the S word and not the S, but whatever. And
what? Like, you got a problem with the way he said what he said? I'm telling you, when he Tank, it'd be different, bro.
Yeah. Shawn,
they be mad at everything.
Shawn, listen, what's your take? I know on your podcast with Bill Haney, you mentioned that maybe Tank doesn't want to fight Devin Haney. Yeah. So let's get your take on this situation. What's your take with this whole situation with you and Davis?
I mean, you know, his thing is he brings me into it, and I get it because I was the one who conducted the podcast with Bill Haney, and he says he beat my ASS even though I fight at 147 pounds. I'm not one to defend myself, you know. So I was just like, you know, hey, I was going through my own shit, and those around knew exactly what I meant by that. If you don't know, and you ain't supposed to know, you know. But the other side of that, you've already said that when you fought Mario Barrios, you said I'm not going back up to 140. Boom, done deal. If you make the fight happen, you're going to make it happen at a catch weight because you're not going back up to 140. Those are two different beasts. And we saw it against Regis Prograis. We knew, but then we didn't know. But when we saw Devin Haney against Regis Prograis, we know, yo, this kid is a different beast at 140. And there's a difference between Mario Barrios at 140 and Tank Davis at 140. Quiet as is kept, I don't think neither one of them want to fight right now. Not exact point blank. I don't think neither one of them want to fight right now. Tank don't want to fight at 140, and I don't think Devin is that truly want that fight right now. I think for Devin and his family, and for Devin and his dad, especially Bill. Let me exclude Devin, because at the end of the day, the dads always get the sons into the shit, and then we gotta fight our way out of it. You know what I mean? So let me say that. But I think Bill has other plans. I think at the moment is smoke and mirrors from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he wants to do at this point in time. But I think Bill.
See, the problem is, I gotta stop it real quick. We're gonna get to the problem is with this. You wasn't saying that up there. That's what it was. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. I love Shawn Porter because he a dog. He fought everybody, and I'm always rock with him. Salute to my baby girl, Miss JusDueBoxing. How you feeling, baby girl? This decision stay at 135 for Devin. 135. Well, I say it like Tank not going up because he not. You get what I'm saying? Zenith, come on, bro. He know how he said it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Tank made that decision years ago, but the way you framed it when you said it, you made it sound like the reason he's not going up there is because you get what I'm saying? You made it seem like because Dev is up there, he's not willing to go back up there. And then look, you just said it. It's a different beast. So you trying to make it seem like, you went up there and fought Barrios, but Devin Haney's is a different beast. So yeah, you did it for Barrios, but you won't do it for him. That's what you're trying to say. It makes it sound a certain way. So you know why he would get frustrated. You know what I mean? Don't act like y'all don't know why Tank got mad. You know what I mean? But again, listen to what he said about Bill. Interesting.
Has other plans. I think at the moment is smoking mirrors from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he wants to do.
Hold on, man.
Into the shit. And then we gotta fight our way out of it. You know what I mean? So let me say that.
Did he just call it smoking mirrors?
I think Bill has other plans. I think at the moment is smoking mirrors from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he wants to do at this point in time. And I think at this point in time, it truly is not Tank Davis. It truly is not Teofimo Lopez. I think it could be Ryan Garcia, but let's keep it real from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he into the shit. And then we gotta fight our way out of it. You know what I mean? So let me say that. But I think Bill has other plans. I think at the moment is smoking mirrors from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he wants to do at this point in time. And I think at this point in time, it truly is not Tank Davis. It truly is not Teofimo Lopez.
Not Teo
I think it could be Ryan Garcia, but let's keep it real.
Not the exhibition fight.
Couple of guys that's hot right now. And I think at this point in time, it truly is not Tank Davis. It truly is not Teofimo Lopez. I think it could be Ryan Garcia, but let's keep it real. Ryan, of those couple of guys that's hot right now between 135 140, he's the weakest link of those guys. You know what I mean? But I don't think we ain't gonna see Ryan Garcia, but let's keep it real. Ryan, of those couple of guys that's hot right now between 135 140, he's the weakest link of those guys. You know what I mean? But I don't think
so. Is he telling me? Are you telling me what you think? Because you ain't say that on the show. Salute to Shawn Porter, man. Salute to Porter Weight Podcast. You telling me you feel like it's not only smoking mirrors from Bill, there's not in the plans. Tank Davis ain't in the plans. Teo ain't in the plans. Maybe Ryan Garcia in the plans. So you telling me, according to what he said about making the biggest and best fights, that's not really in the plans. You telling me he going after the exhibition guy? Not the YouTuber, not the TikTok fighter. Nah, that can't don't tell. Say it ain't so. Showtime, Shawn Porter. Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie. He said, remember, January 23rd, 2024. This date is in infamy. He said, earth-shattering events since World War II. Bill Haney has just eclipsed 32 trillion caps and passed Donald Trump. Damn. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. So, damn. And again, y'all, I'll just be having fun with this. It's Shawn Porter's opinion. But I thought that was interesting because, again, I felt like when he was talking to Bill, he wasn't trying to grill him, and rightfully so, but he didn't say this. I didn't hear him say this.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
He said it, man. So damn, he's saying Bill talking that talk, man. I believe it, man. First, we tell him Shawn's a different beat. Yeah, since you believe Shawn, what you think about what he's saying now, Joe? John, look. He called a cat. He called a cat who told Shawn to keep it real. Shawn got up there. Shawn got to play cleanup. Shawn Porter just dropped some bombs, man. He said smoking mirrors, bro. Weakest link. I'm hearing weakest link, not in the plans. Smoking mirrors. Damn. I'm hearing a lot, bro. Woo. So you mean to tell me Matias ain't in the plans? Hold on, man. Hold on. What's happening in boxing? What's happening, bro? Hold on, bro. What's going on?
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the world knows it. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
He talking crazy. Damn, he said Shawn playing both sides. He said that one's the weakest fighters. Oh, Shawn just said a lot. Bill gonna get on his helmet too. Bill, you on the clock. Dollar bill, $1 million bill. You gotta call him $1 million bill. $1 million bill about to be on Shawn Porter helmet. Porter just admitted Tank said he wasn't going to 40 a year ago, so that contradicts Tank not going because he's a different beast. Fact, Zenith. That's just a fact, bro. That's just a fact. Super fact. Salute to my bro, Ricky Williams. What's good with it, bro? Bill Haney knew the Don. He said the new Don King. Did y'all believe everything Don said? He said smoke and mirage, man. Hanos was a spin on me, calling y'all asses the Avengers. Oh, man. John Travis was good with it. Matthias people has to call Bill back. They complaining about weight now. I don't know, man. No wonder what. Oh, they want to fight in the desert. They selling mirages. damn. Marquis said, damn. He said, no wonder they want to fight in the desert. Out here selling mirages. Jeez. Man, did he just go? Devon, what's good with it? 40 mil bill. 40 mil bill. Hold on. Porter just went off on y'all, man.
For Devin and his dad, especially Bill. Let me exclude Devin. Because at the end of the day, the dads always get the sons into the shit, and then we gotta fight our way out of it. You know what I mean? So let me say that. But I think Bill has other plans. I think at the moment is smoke and mirrors from Bill. I think Bill knows exactly what he wants to do at this point in time. And I think at this point in time, it truly is not Tank Davis. It truly is not Teofimo Lopez. I think it could be Ryan Garcia, but let's keep it real. Ryan, of those couple of guys that's hot right now between 135 and 140, he's the weakest link of those guys. You know what I mean? But I don't think we ain't gonna see Devin in the ring with Teo Lopez or Tank Davis anytime soon, or Tank. I don't know what his true name is right now.
Shawn Porter.
Bill.
We're
gonna see them in the
I'm
ring.
telling Bill.
We're gonna see Devin in the ring with Teo
Nah,
Lopez,
I'm telling
or
Bill, bro.
Tank Davis
Nah,
anytime soon.
somebody
Or
get
Tank,
dollar bill on the line, $1 million bill, 40 mil bill on the line.
But we won't see. We ain't gonna see Devin in the ring with Teo Lopez or Tank Davis anytime soon, or Tank. I don't know what his true name is right now. I don't want to disrespect him, but we won't see them in the ring anytime soon. It doesn't take me saying, Tank, you don't want to fight Devin for that fight to not happen. The fight just ain't gonna happen. The business ain't there for that fight right now, and I don't think either of the fighters want that fight right now.
Ooh, okay, dollar bill. I mean, Shawn, Showtime talking crazy, man. I'm telling Bill. Shawn said, stop lying to people. I'm telling Bill, man. Wait till I tell Bill. You know what I mean? I'm sending this to Bill in a couple minutes. Don't even worry about it. You out here talking crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Funny in that photo, 5 of these guys were under 30, but Teal's last 7, 8 fighters were all over 30. So who's really the nursery fighting old guys? Cambosis was under 30. Talk to him, bro. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, this is something I came across. And I think when you see stuff like this, with this graphic that I got up here, sometimes it's in good fun. It depends on who it's coming from. But then a lot of times, like when people be saying hate for Devin Haney, this is somebody clearly, if you don't hate him, because you don't got to hate him to do this, right? But you clearly trying to discredit him. You saying, Devin Haney promotions elderly nursing home. So you basically, you're indicating that he's fighting all old guys and he ain't really fighting nobody. So I pulled this up, not because this is how I feel about him, right? I don't even think this deep into his resume, like to try to discredit every single win. I don't do that. But I pulled this up because a lot of times people be displaying what I would call hate, and they don't get called out for it, or you don't see it. So you don't see me doing stuff like this in an effort to try to take from this man's wins. You get what I'm saying? What I understand about sports, especially boxing, it be out with the old, in with the new. It's always like the changing of the guard. I mean, if you just look at it and you look at your favorite fighter or, fighters in the past, a lot of guys fight guys when they're older and you just a younger guy. That's just part of the game. But, there is a pattern and there is a pattern to be formed, but I don't think that's a reason to take credit from his wins, right? You know what I'm saying? So I rock with him. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he's a nursing home. I just feel like this is a little funny, though. It's a little jokey joke because they put Dev head on some damn scrubs. That's funny, but I think a lot of times if it's not said in a joking manner, like some people be dead serious about this stuff. They really don't respect boxing enough and they shit on everything that everybody do. So Sometimes people need to identify the hate when it's really coming. You know what I mean? Where it's coming from, should I say? All the champions at 140B's, Ronnie said, Rolly. Right. And after the way Big Rolo was getting touched up, man, I researched when I saw on X platform. Salute to my guy, Ray Davis, man. You see how it is. Salute to my baby girl. Y'all smashed it like button, become a member, baby girl said. The ways it paid, it was 10 off on Regis. Yeah, okay, yeah, man. Man, he ain't got nothing to. He said the yoker. I'm with you, Just. I'm just not a fan of those arguments. Right. Because it just the only thing it does is really shit on the fighter. And I just want to keep it consistent. I can go here, but I don't have to. It's a different way to make your point than what this graphic illustrates. Like, I wouldn't go this way with it to make my point. You get what I'm saying? But it's all love within love of the sport, though, because it's funny. Definitely funny. Ryan is trash. Never seen anything of Ryan. Ryan is a good fighter. Larry, he just I think he lacks discipline, commitment, and drive. And I think that holds him back from being any level of great. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good fighter, but I can't see him being, you know, I can't go past that. He's a good fighter, but he's very he still got some growing to do. He got a lot of growing to do, Ryan Garcia, it seemed like. You get what I'm saying? Tank so he could fight Ryan. He never wanted to fight Tank. I'm telling you, man. It's just the more and more stuff come out. But I'm gonna play some more of this from Showtime. Big T Porter. Him Ryan so trash. I'll be begging him to fight his son on IG. Ryan not even that bad for. He just got bad habits. Yeah, he got bad habits. He's not the worst. See, he's not trash. Like, that's why I don't call Ryan trash. He lacks experience, commitment, the hunger, the drive, like dedication, all those things. And I think those ingredients are key to being an elite fighter. And I think that's what stops him from being anywhere close to elite. So he's a good fighter because he got talent. You know what I'm saying? Not anybody could just get in there and beat Ryan Garcia. You got to think the guy that he lost to is Tank, right? So, you know what I mean? The rest of those guys, whether we ain't think that much of them, they damn sure ain't beat him or come close to it. So Ryan's a good fighter. He just ain't great because he to be honest, he truly don't want to be. Ain't too much of that Regis fight high key. I don't know what people was thinking. Regis was going to be Dev. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. I tried to destroy his Gary Russell Jr. He gave you the ammunition, though. I ain't going to lie, because he gave you the ammunition for it. You know what I mean? Doesn't Regis have one more fight on his Matchroom deal? I'm not sure. That's crazy. His last 7 are all champions. Man, he doing his thing, man. Look, man, you just got to respect it because anybody can lose any given fight for sure. Keyshawn still ass to this day. Keyshawn is a beast, a young beast. Don't do that. Listen, man, y'all better put some respect on my my young boy Keyshawn name. Hold on, man. Hold on. Look at Kramer over here. Touchdown to a KO, man. Look at the hating comments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Insert hate. You know what I mean? Look at my boy putting that boom, boom. Ad McQueen, what's good with him, my bro? Pardon me if I missed you, bro. All these narratives and memes are just fan base responding to one another. A lot of times they are, but I think some of these dudes, especially on X and Twitter, they toxic as hell. They really mean what they say on Twitter. They say anything remotely crazy about you, they mean it up there. And I pick a great Ryan over Regis and JoJo. Yeah. Okay, yeah, for sure. Turn another fight down to prop up the guy, the champion. You know that's how they do it. Opulent LDTV. What's good with it, family? Keyshawn, the future star. I think he got the tools to be something in the sport of boxing. That we just gotta wait and see how it happens. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wait and see it play out. He's still got a lot of work to put in. You know what I mean? He got a lot more to accomplish. And again, a lot of times, like people say, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers might not lie, but they don't always tell a full story either. You know what I'm saying? I don't use a fighter's age in boxing as a reason to slight somebody's resume, right? I mean, that's being you know, you picking and poking, but I think at the grand scheme of things, you fight who you fight, man. A quality fighter is a quality fighter. Just because you're in your 30s don't mean you can't fight. You know what I mean? It don't mean you stop learning how to, you know what I mean? You stop knowing how to fight. So you still got to go out there and win. And it's some of these old guys. I mean, look at Barroso. You know what I'm saying? He old and he out here sleeping shit. So I don't know, man. I don't make too much out of guys being older. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I am real enough to acknowledge that I think the younger fighters are where the challenges are. You know what I mean? Some of these opponents been a little bit older, or even if it's not in age, they're past their prime, right? I think that the tougher challenges is some of these young guys coming up. You know what I'm saying? Gertz, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Real fighters that issue with certain styles, yeah, man. And anybody that got feet and that's gonna box and move, gonna give him issues. Ryan Duggan Ramirez. I just think Ryan is put himself in a strange situation where you almost don't know which way he going. You know what I mean? You don't know which way he going. The chop shot was good with it. That's true. Just salute to my guy. You know that's how they do it. I know a lot of people probably see me put this up here. He probably thought I was gonna go in, or nah, I wasn't gonna do it. B Dog, what's good with it, my guy? AB still waiting for that offer. AB still waiting. AB, salute to my guy, A1 Hoops on. He said, repeat, Keyshawn still as to this day. And you gonna put some respect on my boy Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn gonna show out, I think, against Pedraza, man. I think he got a point to prove. I think he gonna want to make.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, Plug me, go in the building. What's good with it? Yeah, 8-1. I see you still coming from my boy Macho. What's good with it? 12-3s in the building. He said, did you see Red Catch on the BLK car? Is he? BLK got a car going on? So do Abdul Lev has been on a nice winning streak since losing to Haney. Oh, he fighting Roger Gutierrez. I don't believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if he won that fight. I don't believe in Gutierrez no more, Dub. He's, I don't know. Something about him, bro. Something about him. He look like he don't get out of first gear or something. Gotta have some skills to be a two-time world champion, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keyshawn definitely know how to finish. He do, man. You heard him, and all he had to tell him was boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of. You know what I'm saying? Better put some respect on, bro. He got rid of him. Know what I'm saying? That's all he needed, man. That's the trainer of the year talking right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what was missing from his last performance. See, y'all don't know because y'all be hating. You know what I'm saying? Bo Measley wasn't there, you know, when he fought Albright, so it was a little sticky. It was a little different. He needed somebody to hit him with that boom boom to, you know, get him on track. He stopped Linares. That's who stopped Linares. And he did it kind of early. Didn't he do it? What he did, about 5 rounds? Or was it longer than that? He did stop him, didn't he? Man, he did. But I think he'll beat Gutierrez, bro. I do. I just don't. I don't like Gutierrez, man. I think he fight like he older than what he is to me. Something about his style. He just look like he don't get out of first gear or something. No, he stopped him in the last round. So who stops that? I thought he got stopped early by somebody. Oh no, that was way back then. I'm tripping. That was an older fight. And he got stopped in 12. Okay. Hey, he got stopped in 12. Stopped him late. Put his ass. Keyshawn got that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They be sleeping on him, man. They be sleeping on my guy, man. Like I know my thing is this: if you're gonna complain about a guy's resume at 4-0, I clearly know you don't like him. Like there's no way. Like the man was 4-5-0. They like, he ain't fighting nobody yet. I'm like, what? Man, just turned pro 2 years ago. They talk about he ain't fighting nobody. Like, damn. After Keyshawn focus on the craft, Mary Jane is side piece. Yeah, he put it to the side, man. I played that. Damn, when was that? When did I do that? Yes, the other day when I played that. You know that clip from Keyshawn where he was talking about mental health and you know, the marijuana and stuff like that, how he put it to the side. Oh shit. This the other one right here. My bad. They got another post saying Devin Haney's last 7 opponents. Regis Prograis, 34, Vasil, 35, Cambosis, twice 31, but he wasn't 31. He's 31 now. Jojo Diaz is 32 now. Linares is 38 now. Gamboa is 42 now. I know what people be doing. They using I get it. They using their ages, but I think they're using their current ages with when he fought him, and they're trying to say that's how old they was when he fought him. And I think, see, that's why I say numbers don't lie, but they don't tell the full story. And that's one of those though. That's one of them situations where they're trying to just discredit him. Tony Moran and Jermaine T's a tough fight last year. It's like, yeah, hindsight's a solid win for Haney at the time he fought Moran. Yeah, he slapped him too, didn't he? He shot outside the ring, but in the ring it beats, yeah. I like him, period. I think it's funny. I think he's a funny kid, man. And you know, listening to his interviews and listening to him like speak, like it helped you understand just a bit better. For me, you know what I'm saying? It helped me gauge and understand him a little bit more. And that dude just having fun with life, you know what I'm saying? But he seemed like he learned from his recent mistakes. So I can't wait to see him fight on the 8th. I want to see him just as much as I want to see Tio. When my boy Montana Love got knocked out. Yeah, Tay, man, I hated to see him get stopped because I still was rocking with him. I thought he could pull something off because I felt like he needed that win. But he just went in there and got blitzed, bro. He went in there and got blitzed. The boy hate Young Dev. No, they hate Young Dev. So some people do. Some people do. I just think people hate the narratives, though. Like, it's too many narratives. Let me get back to this, man. Let me see what else Shawn Porter had to say that I like, man.
I don't think either of the fighters want that fight right now.
Okay. We heard that.
One more thing, not the fighters, the business of the fighters. Right. I don't think the business of the fighters want that fight right
now. And I'll say this. I was in Wildcard Gym around 2011, 2010, 2012. And I saw Shawn sparring in the gym at that time. Later on, Shawn became world champion and fought me and beat several other very good fighters. Shawn was the kind of fighter when you spar him is one beast, and when you fight him is another beast. Fighting Shawn Porter is not sparring Shawn Porter. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not.
You would know, Paulie. You would know because he treated you like roadkill. Like he treated Shawn. Yeah, if y'all want to see something wild, y'all go watch Shawn Porter when he fought Paulie Malignaggi, man. Man, that was disrespectful. I don't even know why they did that. Still to this day, I don't know who asked for that fight. I don't know who authorized that. I don't know why they suggested it happen. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but whoever suggested that Paulie Malignaggi get in the ring with Shawn Porter at that time where they fought is wild. You need to be fired, bro. If it was somebody on Paulie's team, I hope he ain't kicking it with you. I hope he changed his number after that fight. They got that man slept like that, man. Shawn Porter bum rushed Paulie Malignaggi, man. He treated him like a damn kid in there. He killed them in there. A lot of people do just try to look at fighters say they don't say they want and then watch what they do. Yeah, I just don't think people hate him though. I just don't think people like some of the energy that's put out. Like I hear that a lot. Like somebody came through here last week with that Dev hate shit, and that shit just made me flash out. I was just like, bro, every fighter gets hate. Every fighter gets a fair amount of hate. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, when you spewing it out, you gotta understand it's definitely gonna come back. And it necessarily don't always come from the fighters. Like you got the managers of fighters and shit like that. Zach B, what's good with it, fam? Said probably sanctioning body, feeling my roadkill. Yeah, Mike Kirk. Bro, yo, go watch. I'm telling you, just go watch the highlights of Paulie Malignaggi and Shawn Porter. That was bad. It was bad, yo. I was like, yo, who made this fight? Like, who the hell? Like, nah, I'm serious. Who suggested that? Yeah, Paulie Malignaggi, you go fight Shawn Porter. I'm just look at the styles. That ain't gotten them. Them two should have never gotten it. That joke was bad, man. You heard that's why Paulie like, yeah, Sparring Shawn Porter and fighting Shawn Porter is not the same thing. Now we know, Paulie. We know you got firsthand experience and what it's like to fight Shawn Porter. I don't know if that was much of a fight or a mauling because he was very disrespectful. He beat the hell out of that man. Tired of crying wolf shit, yeah, which is why I wanted it could backfire. Yeah, you can't throw rocks and cry. I hate when they throw it back. That's why I'm saying it gets spewed a lot. And oftentimes, like one of the you know, it's not coming from specific people, but it'll be coming from camps of people in the camps and shit like that. You spew a lot. You get what I'm saying? You spew a lot of that hatred. That's why I think it come back. For real. Like if you was moving a different way, I think they'll be flying under the radar. Like they don't know what flying under the radar is. Like, you get what I'm saying? Bailing the fans, they're too annoying. Right? They never cry. I hate when you lied on Gary. Tank Shakur Loma. It's just off the top, but yeah. That's true though. I get it. That's why I say over here, I try to have a hate-free platform. You know what I'm saying? Where we ain't hating on nobody. We just had fun with the boxing. You know, because it's only boxing. But let me finish playing a little bit of what Paulie was saying. Yo, salute to the famo. I guess they think the hate only being spewed one way to stop it. Oh, this
later on, Shawn became world champion and fought me and beat several other very good fighters. Shawn was the kind of fighter when you spar him, he's one beast, and when you fight him, he's another beast. Fighting Shawn Porter is not sparring Shawn Porter. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not.
We get it, Paulie.
Yeah. Hey, Shawn, can you set up when did you spar with Tank? Because I think people might not be clear, but Tank was talking about when you guys sparred. When did you guys spar? And was he that good in the gym?
I mean, and again, I was like,
now, listen to the answer. Nah, hell with all that. Listen to the answer.
Not be clear, but Tank was talking about when you guys sparred. When did you guys spar? And was he that good in the gym?
I mean, and again, I was like I'm looking at him like, Tank, you remember getting in the ring with guys that are smaller than you, guys that are younger than you, guys that you may be rooting for and hoping that they do their best. I sparred with Tank, I think, the week before I fought Terrence Crawford.
You know what that means.
And no excuses, but like I said, hey, yo, I was going through my own shit, and you had to be there to
he
understand
keeps saying he was going
what I mean
through
by
his
that.
own
If you weren't there, hey, it is what it is. Things that happen in camp stays in camp, you know. But at the same time, when I got in the ring with the kid, I'm like, yo, I want to see what this kid got. I want to see who he is, you know, and he's firing on all cylinders. You know what I mean? I saw exactly what I thought I would see. A tremendous boxer who can punch. See what this kid got. I want to see who he is, you know, and he's firing on all cylinders. You know what I mean? I saw exactly what I thought I would see. A tremendous boxer who can punch, who loves the game, who ain't afraid to get hit, who ain't afraid to get gritty, and the list goes on. But there's a difference between fighting somebody, Mario Barrios, at 140, who's limited in talent, limited in a few other things, and then fighting somebody like Devin Haney, who truly isn't limited, you know. And I don't think if
Tank
you
ain't limited either,
going
though.
back to 140
That's
after
the thing.
fighting somebody like Mario Barrios, why the hell would we think you're gonna go back to 140 to fight somebody like Devin Haney? It ain't happening. Sorry, I told the truth.
So, Shawn, you went Italian on us. What did he say? He said, we went Italian.
You don't got to be sorry for telling the truth. You know what I mean? Tay the real queen of MMA. How you feeling, queen? J.A. Dixon in the building. What's good with it, bro? Shawn got dropped simple, but Tank got power. Y'all don't understand that Tank really is up there. Tyson for real. Tank got he just got God-gifted power. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That was his gift. You know what I mean? That was his gift. But I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't really care to disagree with people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? His opinion is what it is. Look, Dev did look like a beast in there against Regis Prograis. But the thing is, Shawn is just making his point, and it's coming from an honest place. So it's not about me disagreeing with him, right? I like the conversation and some of the stuff he was talking about. But the thing that he didn't mention, and I'm pretty sure he knows he just didn't mention it because he was making his point. And I don't think this would have helped him make his point. As well as you saying, you know, Devin Haney is a different beast from Barrios and this and that. No, Tank Davis is a different beast from Regis Prograis and everybody else that Devin Haney been in the ring with as well. So just to keep it, you know, put things in perspective, like that's a fair comment for him to say. I get it. You know, you feel like Devin Haney at this point, just with the skill set, being a more well-rounded fighter is more of a challenge, obviously, at 140 for Tank than Mario Barrios. I get that. But Tank Davis is also more of a challenge for you know, it's Devin Haney than a Regis Prograis, a Lomachenko, and so on and so forth. So I think the same could be said on both sides, but that's why we see the fight. So him saying the fight ain't happening now, the crazy part is, as we sit here and listen to this, and it's a reason I be playing these interviews and these clips, I like for y'all to hear what these dudes say out their own mouth. It's almost like y'all was saying, it's double talking, because it's like it's almost like you saying one thing, then you saying another. It's like you saying the fight not happening, but you saying not because of the fighters, the business of it. But then you turning around and saying, yeah, you're not going up to 140 because you said it and this and that. So it's like on one end, you trying to say it's the business, but then again, you putting a certain amount of energy into saying that, yo, it's about 140. So again, that's where his frustration lied. That's why he responded to you the way he responded to you on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. I think that's why his energy was the way it was, because, you know what I mean? 1 minute you saying it's the business of boxing, and then you trying to say, you know, it's not the fighters, but then you saying, you know, you're not going up to 140 because you said it, but you're not comfortable there. It's like like y'all said, it's like double talking, right? You saying one thing, but then you know, so you don't know what side you on. Like, I think what he trying to say is he believe it's both factors. It's both fighters, people not in each other plans, and maybe the business ain't ready for the fight. That's what it sounds like he's saying to me. And I ain't got an issue with it, man. I like when fighters tell what they believe is their truth, man. And that's what Shawn Porter did, man. And it was, you know what I mean? He hit on some good points. Devin didn't look like a beast against Loma. That's what I say, man. So I think, you know, there's some tougher fights out there for him for sure. There's some tougher fights out there for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I think those are with some of the younger guys. You know what I mean? I don't think age is the only reason he win fights. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't think that. You know what I mean? But like I said, just moving forward, man. I don't know what fight he got on the table now. Like I said, I think it's just Sander Mar. He didn't only lose to Big Bro. Little Bro touched him up. little Bro put them hands on him. He put them hands on him.
What he said? He said he went Italian on us. You heard that? You saw that? You saw this from Sean? Sean, you were hanging out at Maron. If we get a Maron, you were hanging around with some Italians in Vegas up there, bro.
Shawn Porter funny as hell, man. But I wasn't gonna play the whole thing from that. I just wanted y'all to hear the beginning and what he said, and I thought that was entertaining. I'm all about the good conversations. I thought that was cool, but I know people keep hearing him like it resonates with you when he keeps saying how Devin Haney is a beast. But I think it also need to resonate with you when he said he got in there with Tank Davis. He was everything they said he was. He's everything he said he was. A guy that can box, that can punch, that can do all these things. So let's keep that in mind. So as well as he's saying, you know, you ain't going up there, you know, to 140 because, you know, the difference between Mario Barrios and Devin Haney is, like, you know, Devin Haney's more of a beast. So is Tank Davis, period. And the last time I checked, when Tank Davis went up to 140, he still got a knockout. So, and, you know, my question to anybody in here, did Tank look like any less of a beast at 140? I don't give a damn how uncomfortable he felt. We only know that because he was being transparent and honest with the people, and he offered that information. Other than that, nobody would have walked away from that fight really feeling like that. Oh, he was mad uncomfortable. You didn't feel like that. He was in there making that shit happen. You know what I mean? He figured Barrios out, and he said he thought he hit harder than what he did. He said if he'd have realized he didn't hit as hard as what he may have think, he probably would have got him out of there sooner. You know what I'm saying? So I think he figured out the puzzle that was Barrios, and he broke him down and got him up out of there, man. Got him up out of there. You know what I mean? Anytime someone started some shit, they claim both sides against Devin a good boxer. I don't see a beast inside. I'm just like AJ. Yeah, AJ. I think AJ got his stripped from him when Andy Ruiz put them fists to cuffs on bro. Tank broke Barrios down. Absolutely, Aisha. And I think like it's just a different fight. You get what I'm saying? I know you want to say, you know, Barrios is limited this and limited that. But I bet you Barrios would give Devin Haney a good fight. I ain't saying he'd beat him because I don't think he would, but I bet you he'd give him a good fight. Bet he'd give him a good fight. Barrios would give him a good fight. Everybody ain't just whooping Barrios' ass. You get what I'm saying? Barrios ain't lose to no bum fighters. You know what I'm saying? Barrios lost to Tank Davis and Keith Thurman. So again, when you say that, you know, people are different type of beasts, I think Barrios is a different type of beast. I don't think it's two people that can say they fought both Tank Davis and Keith Thurman and only got knocked out by one of them. You get what I'm saying? It ain't too many people that can say that. So I think Barrios is a different type of beast. You know what I mean? But I understood, you know, Shawn Porter's point for sure. Tank figured him out. Salute to my guy Freak. He said to figure out this. He put the pause on me. He just started breaking him down, man. He got him. He got right to him. Tank more cerebral than he get credit for. Absolutely. And that's why I like the fact that Shawn Porter hit on that. He touched on it. You know what I'm saying? He said something about it. Tank versus Loma would be fire. Yeah, it'll still be a good fight. It'll still be a good fight. I'm not that I'll never be against watching. You know what I'm saying? I'd never be against it. But my thing is, I would like to know what Loma think about a fight with Tank Davis these days, because I hear everybody making the arguments for Loma, and you know, not in here, but I hear people saying how he should fight him, this and that. But I want to know what Loma think about a fight with Tank Davis these days. You know what I'm saying? You can get Tank credit for staying away from me, but yeah, I mean, Tank was bound to you know, grow up and start making his own decisions, man. His career demanded, you know what I mean? His career calls for it. If he want to really reach the heights he want to, he had to be his own man. You know, social media and clout, just guess and spread misinformation. Yeah, for sure. You don't have a city, numbnut. Yeah, he said you don't have a city. Man, so Barrios better stay away from Boots. Barrios. Yeah, man, that's a tough win for him, frequent. That's a tough fight. But knowing Barrios, staying away from the smoke ain't exactly his MO. You know what I'm saying? Barrios like the smoke. That's why we like him. You know what I mean? He'll fight you. I just feel like that Boots one is a tough one for him. I don't know. I feel you, Larry, but no shit. I want a Tank fight with the money people making fighting Tank. I want my highest payday too. But I gotta hear it from Loma. I'm not saying he don't want it. I'm not gonna say he do, but I want to say I don't know, because I haven't heard it from him. Right? A lot of this Loma and Tank talk is when Floyd was still heavily in the mix and involved in Tank's career. Since Tank has been, you know, essentially driving the car, I haven't heard Loma say anything about Tank Davis. But you know what? I actually heard him start singing a different tune and giving Tank more credit for being a good fighter now. You get what I'm saying? So, but shit, I want a Tank Davis fight with that kind of money. Shit, I want my highest payday too. And after Loma's up to Bob. It's always gonna be up to the fighter, because no matter who you fighting for, you can't force a guy to sign on the dotted line. You get what I'm saying? And then think about it. You think Shakur and Loma didn't happen because of Bob, or was it Lomachenko saying he was good? You get what I'm saying? Bob works for Loma, and you know he love him. That's his unofficial godson. So he'll move mountains for Lomachenko. You know that. How many people you know could turn down one title shot and still got a title shot with the next opportunity available for him? You get what I'm saying? Bob Arum love him some Lomachenko, bro. He love him some Loma. So yeah, I always think it's up to the fighters to sign on that dotted line. You know what I'm saying? Look, you say I thought the same thing. Tank would call Shawn out. Yeah, Tank wasn't going for none of that. He wasn't going for none of that. I think fighter knew Tank will fight them in the ring. They knew Floyd wasn't having it for some fighters. For sure. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Cuz look, I say this. I got a theory. Anthony, what's good, family? Appreciate you pulling up. Look, I say this. I think that there are a few fighters in particular that strategically use the fact that Floyd Mayweather was involved in Tank's career and doing things the way he wanted to do them. I think they use that as a reason as a way to claim that they want to fight with him. But now it's like, you fast forward to today, you know, for Floyd Mayweather, I'm not saying they're not cool and they don't got no type of relationship. That'd be foolish, right? But he's not in the forefront, so to speak, the way he was before. And some of these same dudes that so-called wanted to fight him before, I don't hear them even remotely speaking his name in terms of fighting him. I be hearing fans say it, like keep throwing Loma. Like I ain't heard Loma say nothing about wanting to fight Tank Davis in quite some time. So I'm not saying he don't or do want it, but I would like to see it. I would like to know what he think about a fight with him and Tank, and would he be, you know what I mean, interested in fighting him. When people fighting for one belt is no money. I like it for new film. Tank versus Loma and having color Floyd. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? But they not. But you let them tell it frequent. They blame Tank. Tank was scared of him. Tank was ducking him. He didn't want to fight him. He said they was trying to set him up. It's Tank. He don't ever want to fight. It's like, yo, what? Come on, man. Dude strategically called Tank out knowing Floyd was calling the shots, not Tank. That's bullshit call-outs. Them bullshit call-outs. Now that the man making moves and y'all feel like he in the driver's seat where that same energy should be there. Everybody should still want to fight the man. I would want to fight him even more now. I'm telling you, especially after Ryan making that bread to get his rib punched back out of place. You know what I'm saying? I want some of that money too. Damn it, I don't care about it. My ribs could hurt later. You know what I'm saying? My ribs could hurt later. Ryan nose was leaking too, so I know that hook that Tank dropped him with had busted him up pretty good. But my nose and ribs could hurt later, bro. Just over a year ago, the WBC wasn't shit. Now the same fighters love him. You know how I go. They be mad sometimes, man. He was no mas Cinco when it came to fighting Shakur. Yeah, he was like, nah, I'm cool. So that's why I say I don't think that was a Bob Arum thing. I think that was a Lomachenko thing. You get what I'm saying? And just like I think Lomachenko, I think that the Kambosos fight being on the table is a Bob Arum thing. I think Loma having an option to choose with Shakur or Kambosos is a Loma thing, again, with Bob Arum facilitating it for him. You know what I mean? As soon as he felt like Loma was cool and Shakur, he came up with another plan for him. I got you, say no more, man. What about Kambosos in Australia? And then Loma, there you go. Now you got it. What did it say? May 12th. We got it. We got us a fight. Yeah, he do. He got some heart. For sure, Jay. He got heart for sure. That's why I say people be questioning the wrong thing with Ryan. I don't think it's a lack of heart with that dude. I think, or should I say, is it like a drive, man? Like he got heart, which is he just not driven. He don't seem like he hungry. This is to prove why I wouldn't Floyd fight Devin and jump on that years ago. No, what we all know now, Floyd is the reason why it didn't happen. Tank signed off on Devin sparring session, right? We all know who winning. That Kambosos Loma fight, we for sure do. Now that's a fact though, cuzzo. I'm telling you, people use Floyd as a shield, conveniently knowing. And the thing is, the reason why I see it that way, I could be wrong. That's just my theory, because he was very open, vocal, and honest about what he was doing with Tank, and people was making it seem like he was picking his fights. That shit was pissing me off. I'm like, so y'all acting like this man picking his own fights right now, like he don't got a whole team behind him, and that shit was annoying. So now that it would seem like, you know, we got more Tank Davis and more control of things, I don't hear that same energy, and I don't hear some of these same ass call outs. I mean, well, somebody's still calling Tank out, but that ain't nothing new. This fight don't get just everybody want to fight Tank. He the lottery, but I don't think. The thing is, frequent. You know why I always take it with a grain of salt when they say they want to fight him, because it's certain, it's simple moves to be made if you truly want to fight him. Like, I want to fight him. You get what I'm saying, bro? I don't box and I want to fight him for that money in the ring, of course. You get what I'm saying? I want to fight him for that money, but I'm not seeing the action and activity. I'm seeing the posturing. I'm seeing the rhetoric. I'm seeing the narratives. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing the shots being taken. I'm seeing that stuff. I'm seeing the discrediting, you know what I mean? The mocking. Like, I see that, but I don't really. And again, when we was having a conversation, when we say make a phone call, people be like, that's foreign or something. Like, making a phone call, it don't make sense or something. It's crazy to me. I was just talking. He later admitted that he could not fight anyone else. as he came to ESPN, which was proved by the camera. Man, Zenith, talk to him, bro, so people could shut up about him ducking him or any of that stuff. He was just chatting. Seriously, he was, bro. Seriously, he was. So you telling me, and you know what? Again, Zenith, when it come to that situation, all logic goes out the window. Bob Arum, so y'all telling me Bob Arum was ever going to make Lomachenko and Tank win? Where was I at for this shit? Because I ain't never seen it. I don't care what he said. I pay attention to what he do, man. And it never looked like he was going to do it. Look at the energy with Shakur. Putting him in there with neither one of them dudes, man. I don't care what he was saying in the media. He's supposed to say that. As a promoter, if I feel like this is one of my best fighters, if I've been on record for saying this dude is on par with Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather, I damn sure better not be scared to put him in the ring with nobody. So again, when somebody asks me, would I be willing to put him in there with a Tank Davis and I'm talking about Lomachenko, of course I'm going to say yeah, but what are you doing is what mattered. And I said this before, no slight of shade to Lomachenko. How many fighters did he fight in his entire career that he was expected to not beat? Name me somebody that you get what I'm saying, that he wasn't supposed to beat, that he actually, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to beat these guys that he fought, most of them. Teddy Azar giving interviews on Vlad TV. Is he? What is it, new? Is it new, bro? I would lose for the, I would lose for the millions. I'll take that with no problem. I'll take that with no problem. Tank says something about Sean shoes on Twitter not matching. Yeah, Sean interviewed Tank before the Hector Ryan, and Sean didn't think Tank was gonna stand on it and say what he said on Twitter. Just blaming Floyd for everything shit getting no. Bob was the one that said he not making fights for Tank. Yeah, he said it. Floyd never said he won't let them fight. True indeed. And that's another fact, Zaynab. That is a fact. I've told you, Bob now snapped on people for bringing up Tank to him, bro. And stood on that shit because Porter doesn't have style. And Sean was like, oh, I got better fit. See my new picture fit? Tank gave us credit. Yeah, that's cool. A lot better. You a fool. Yeah, we'll all lose for the millions, bro. I'll go in there and get my rib punched to my back too, like Ryan, bro. Listen. I'll take the corner of the ring. I'll take a nap in the corner of the ring like Leo for that Tank money, bro. I'll take that nap. And I don't want nobody to bother me neither. You know what I'm saying? Let me sleep. I don't get good sleep. Let me sleep. You know what I'm saying? If I get done like Leo, just let me sleep. That's all I ask. And pay me my bread. So our interview, he's saying, watch the yes. Oh, it's a new one. I'm gonna check it out. It might have some good stuff in there. I'm gonna check it out. How was Tank versus Loma gonna happen? Yet his own people love to try to trash Floyd over. Yeah, not Bob who said it out his own mouth. Yeah, man. I told you, Zenith, yo, bro. Respect to them dudes, man. But I felt a lot of people used, you know what I mean? A lot of people used Floyd like as a diversion tactic. Like they knew what the game was because he said it. And then all that I want to fight him when you know he moving them a certain way and they got business to stand on. It was just different, bro. It was just different. He said Sean don't want no smoke with nobody. Now Sean got up out of there and slid. You don't mind. What interview? Oh, you said it's a Vlad TV? I got you. Yeah, Al Booger, let me sleep, bro. Because only thing that's making me mad about this picture as I look at it again is the dude that woke Leo up. Like, if I'm sleep like that looked like a very peaceful man. I would have asked him to leave me alone, bro. I would have woke up mad at Buddy for touching me. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, bro, why you ain't let me sleep? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me enjoy my nap. That's an expensive nap, and I want all my Z's, bro. Let me just get up. Let me come back too on my own. But then again, that is a Tank Davis punch. He probably just had to check his vitals and everything. So, yeah. You talk one ass whooping, where do I sign? Look, cuz I'm like, look, one ass whooping, where do I sign? My bad, y'all. Damn, coughing up a lung over his joint. He pulled the gun on Mike Tyson. That's in the description. Oh yeah, I know that. I know about that. I know about that story. I know what you're talking about. I don't think it's new unless Vlad re-uploaded something like that. Not saying Floyd wasn't partly responsible, but it was clout. They was solely blaming it on him and Tank, though, Zenith. And at one point, bro, they didn't know who they wanted to blame more out of the two. Was it Tank or was it Floyd? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just miss me with all that, man. Ain't no way that a guy that's responsible for a grown man, a trained professional in Leo Santa Cruz, y'all, was a multi-divisional champion. You know what I mean? A trained professional. He had a full training camp. He was well trained. He was in shape. He got some sleep in a hotel the night before. Like, there's no way somebody's going to make me think that a guy that's responsible for making a grown man, a trained professional, take a nap against his will within a matter of 6 rounds is scared to fight anybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that. And I don't know how y'all think, but that's how I think. There is no way that I could be responsible for making a fighter take a nap. Just think about it. You know how hard it is to get kids to go to sleep when they don't want to go to sleep? So think about a trained professional that's trained to beat your ass 6 rounds into the fight. He's sleeping in a corner somewhere. Just imagine that. Now, I'm telling you, I say this all the time. Probably the best sleep Leo Santa Cruz got in his life, bro. No way in hell, if I could make a grown man take a nap against his will in front of his pops, that I'm scared to fight anybody. There's no way. It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense, bro. Leo woke up in somebody else's house. They took his shoes off. And yeah, I'm telling you, there's no way in hell, bro, that, you know, I could punch somebody in their face. One punch and they sleep in the corner of the ring, and I'm scared to get in there with anybody, knowing I got that type of capability, like whatever. And I know everybody not Leo Santa Cruz, and I know everybody not gonna go to sleep, but you ain't never, still to this day, you ain't seen Leo Santa Cruz take no nap like that, and you ain't probably never gonna see it again. I'm telling you, I just want y'all to know something. Leo Santa Cruz had a full training camp. I'm pretty sure he was well rested. He probably warmed up in the back room and everything, and he had success right before the nap. And next thing you know, he was asleep. It's crazy. It's crazy. Keith says she gonna get in there and gladly lay down. From your fan base still trying to bring that up. Tank was fighting Boston in the streets. I'm down there. I jumped. Facts. Cobain was good with it, bro. Crawford beats everybody. I agree with Atlas. Yeah, Atlas said Crawford beat everybody. Canelo included. Pardon me, man. Y'all know I'll be back here snacking. You know, I mentioned the people who fight Henry Reed's undercard gonna get 800. That's because they got all the money. All the money went to their asses. All the money went to them, bro. Rolly did that last little dip that made the referee call it off. That last little dip in his legs, he wasn't good. I thought he was, but he wasn't. Because I swear I wanted to see Tank highlight real Rolly. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that's crazy because I wanted to see that, but I definitely wanted to see it. Because of that, you call him unprofessional. That's crazy. That Tank was down there getting jumped, beating groups of people up at once. I'm telling you, he's different. That grind was different, pardon me, y'all. That grind was different. That struggle, man, he just come from something different. I just don't feel like a guy that got a pass like that, you know, a story like that is scared of somebody. Yeah, nobody wants to lose, like when you built yourself to where you built yourself to, but none of these dudes ain't running around here scared. I mean, they fight for a living. I don't want that work bug and get out point. I mean, Bug got a real good chance though, but just don't get hit. Rolly was trying to start that dirt bike. Rolly was getting put in the dirt against Tio. Tio was beating his ass. Tio was out there kicking that man ass, bro. I'm telling you, bad too. But man, truth to everybody, y'all smash the like button. We ain't done yet, man. We got something else we gonna build on too. And again, y'all always know I'm always doing my homework, watching these interviews and listening to these trainers talk. And I came across Jose Benavidez, and right as usual, you know, he got at Canelo, and he spoke about who he might want his son to fight moving forward, man. And you know what? I ain't even gotta play it. I could just you know what? I will play some of it though. I'll play a little bit of it. Kyle Sports, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, my guy? JBT, Just Boxing Talk is in the building. With this, yeah, man, yeah. Oh, yeah, Rolly at Raina. If you peeped it when Rolly was in the back with his dad, trying to start the when he was in the back with his dad, he was asking his dad what happened. You know, his dad was explaining to him, boy, you got knocked out. He got you. He got you, man. He got you. Wonder if he's gonna rematch Barroso. He act like he don't want to, Zenith. You see, he doing everything but thinking about Barroso. He out there reposting stuff about him and Pitbull on his story. Like he want everybody but Barroso. He don't want nothing to do with OG, big hat, big watch Barroso. Canelo will go at Bivol for a second time. Benavidez will cry. I'm gonna petition Benavidez versus Bivol 2025. It's not announced at the end of the year. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk this Jose Sr., man. I'm not gonna play all of this. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. He's talked about Canelo, and he talked about the next potential opponent for David Benavidez. And like I said, y'all see, he said he want Mbilli next for his son.
Right for David, and he's essentially right at the doorstep of a Canelo fight. But now with
I'm gonna
the
play a
BBC
couple
on
minutes
Amazon
of this. I'm not
deal
gonna play too much.
Getting ready to kick off, the scheduling calendar isn't quite set yet. What can you offer us as to what's next for David and when we can see him in the ring?
We're super happy with his performance this last year. I couldn't believe the fighters that he fought, and he looked spectacular with them. Super happy, man. We had to prove ourselves. A lot of people were talking. Even Timothy Bradley was saying when he was going to fight Boo Boo, he said that he was going to get exposed, and he had terrible footwork, and all these things that people were saying. A lot of believers. He does have a lot of fans, but at the end of the day, he has a lot of bad fans also. I think now with these two fights, he proved that he does have talent, that his IQ is good and his footwork is good, and he's a monster. So now a lot of things change, and I'm super happy where we're at. But we got to continue proving ourselves, and if that fight with Canelo happens, good. If not, we have to stay active. We got to keep proving, and the opportunity will come sooner or later. Canelo's always it's almost on the way out. So we just got to stay patient, keep working, and stay focused.
For sure.
Is there a return date that you guys are planning around already?
Yeah, we're thinking fighting maybe June, July, somewhere around there, possible May, at the end of May or something like that. Right now, everybody's busy trying to put those cards together for this year. They're just moving things around and all that. I've been in contact about a couple of fighters and possibilities. So we're still looking, and they will fight anybody. To be honest, the thing is, with this other
fight anybody, fight Morrell.
But we are already talking. They gave me a list of the fighters. I said anybody, whoever, doesn't matter. Whoever wants to jump in first, let's make it happen. So that makes it easier because we're not trying to choose fighters here and there. At the end of the day, we have never choose fighters. We fight anybody. So whoever steps in and is ready to fight, and as long as they approve it, we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Aisha. Same thing I said.
Against, I'm sure your personal number one is probably Canelo, but who is the list that you guys are working off of right now?
I can't tell you who the list is right now, but whoever, those are just talks, but those are very young fighters, undefeated fighters, very talented fighters, and those are the ones that we want to fight. So until I hear from them or whatever, but all these fighters are dangerous fighters, and that's all it is. The only way to make history, and we want to give the fans good fights. So All these fighters are good fighters, and it's going to be very exciting.
Mm-hmm. In the PBC universe, the top two are David Morrell and maybe even Jermall Charlo if he decides to be a full-fledged super middleweight. Are those two fights that you would entertain this year?
To be honest with you, I would love to fight Jermall Charlo, but I don't think they would stop him. Come on, and the performance that we've seen with my other son, Jose Benavidez Jr., he will destroy him, man. And I don't think it will.
Based off what? Hold on, man. My bad, man. Based off what? Your son to stop, man. Yo, listen, man. He about to piss me off. Yo, my bad, yo. My bad, Jose Senior. Let me let him make it. That's his son. All right. I'm sick of that. Like, y'all be promising y'all just stop everybody. Like, nah, bro. Nah. You ain't seen Charlo come close to getting stopped. How all of a sudden your son just gonna automatically stop him? He didn't stop Caleb Plant either. They were saying that about Caleb Plant. You stopped Boo Boo Andre because he didn't have no gas. Before he was hurt, he was more tired than he was hurt until you really start putting that pressure on him and hurting him. But you get what I'm saying. He was more tired than anything. If he didn't run out of gas, I'm pretty sure he could have made it the distance too. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant definitely showed me. Like, y'all was guaranteeing a knockout against him. You ain't seen Charlo dominated your son. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. Was he there? Like, because I ain't that his son. I could have swore that he was coaching him. Like, was he there? What performance are you basing it on? What are you watching? I watched him beat Jose Benavidez Jr. ass for 1-10. Bro didn't lose a round. What was bad about Jermall Charlo performance coming off that type of layoff? He didn't lose a round. What we talking about? That's why I say, man, people be too overly critical in boxing. Like, he dominated your son. You were coaching him. Y'all didn't win a single round. You mean that he 12-0 against rounds against you. You know what I mean? Team Benavidez, he 12-0. He up 12 rounds to nothing right now. And you telling me, David just gonna get in there and stop him automatically? Nah, bro. You gotta show me that, bro. I'm gonna say this because it's pissing me off because I can't say what I want to say about Jermall Charlo. I doubt if we see him fighting Canelo Alvarez or Jose, David Benavidez or anybody because of his situation that he got going on. You know what I mean? That I don't know if they ever come out and speak on it, but Charlo ain't fighting none of them dudes right now, bro. Charlo ain't fighting none of them, but miss me with all that. Your son just gonna stop these people. Like, I ain't saying he can't, but what I am saying, let's not be overly critical of his performance. He didn't do a whole lot bad. Did he look like, he at the absolute top of his game? No, because he wasn't even in the best shape he could be in. So I know he ain't at the top of his game. But he didn't look bad to be off that long. You know what I mean? He looked good. All that time off, bro. All the months, bro. All the months off. He looked sharp, man. He looked solid. He was changing levels. He was staying disciplined behind the jab. He was mixing his punches up. He was throwing combinations. Like, his balance was good. His defense was sharp. For the opponent that he was in there with, he dominated, bro. So don't give me this, your son going, nah, bro. Charlo at the top of his game would give Benavidez hell. Win, lose, or draw. Charlo at the top of his game give Benavidez trouble. And he won't get stopped. He won't get stopped. See, a lot of this, man, I love David Benavidez, but what I would like to see moving forward, it's a couple fights I would like to see at 68 for him. Don, what's good with it, bro? It's a couple fights I would like to see for him. Either David Morrell, obviously, a Canelo fight, even Christian and Mbilli. Like, he didn't mention the names in this. I did the reading. 3 of the names that they threw out there was Jermall Charlo, David Morrell. They were saying they rejected David Morrell, and it was Christian and Mbilli. That was the 3 names. Charlo was off. I think he out the picture. They saying no to David Morrell after saying you will say yeah to anybody who ever want to jump in there. This is why you got to listen to what they say as well as what they do, because he's saying you'll get in there with anybody, but when they bring Morrell up, you keep saying no, or he got to grow his profile. He need to fight some more people. So don't say that y'all fight anybody that want to jump in there, because he clearly calling your son out aggressively, and he keeps saying he'll beat him. Said his feet bad and all. Like, say he'll beat him. Yeah, I think he'll beat Mbilli. Aisha, I'll watch it because Mbilli gonna put everything into every punch. You get what I'm saying? We know he gonna try to win. He gonna try to knock you out. So, seeing Mbilli against a David Benavidez, I will watch it. I think it'll be a fun fight. But I think Mbilli gets beat. You know what I mean? Now he might stop that guy because, again, I think loading up like that will come back to haunt you against a guy that's got a strong ass jab, a power jab, good body shots. Like he'll be going to Mbilli's body, but it'll be entertaining because Mbilli ain't gonna lay down, and he fights everybody the same way. He go in there and he crash out. He go 110 miles an hour in every fight. So, but he gets hit, man, and I seen him getting hit by a jab in his last fight against that dude Cochran or whatever. What was his name that he beat up? The guy he beat up, but Benavidez jab I think would be a big problem for Christian Mbilli right off the bat. I think he'll get hit with a steady dose of jabs. I could see his nose getting busted up. I could see Dave Benavidez beating him up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, look, I love the Benavidez. Can't, I rock with his pops too. But then, man, just miss me with all that. You're gonna stop everybody. Like, I don't have to say that every time. Jermall Charlo ain't just a guy that you just gonna walk in there and stop. You get what I'm saying? I see him being able to give Benavidez hell if he at the top of his game. If not, outright beat him, bro. I'm talking about my Boo Boo, my guy. Boo Boo, my guy. I like Boo Boo, man. I was in there rooting for him. We're here talking about Big Charlo. Yeah, man. Don, what's good with it, man? Yeah, Big Charlo, man. They acting like he'll just get stopped. Big Charlo ain't going for none, man. But nah, I think it'll be a good fight, though. But that just kind of fired me up because you won't just stop him. And again, when you base it off him fighting your other son, you act like you wasn't there. So you wasn't there when he fought your other son because you was in the corner, sir. Y'all got outboxed together. Don't try that. Nah, hold on, y'all. Don't try that. Talking about the way he performed against my son like you wasn't there. You was there, bro. You coached him. You trained him, coached him, all that. Y'all got beat together. Don't try that. When he beat my son. No, when y'all got beat up. Now, y'all got beat up together. You might ain't take no punches, but y'all got beat up together. Don't try that. Don't try that. He says, so Benavidez wants everything but a title shot. I mean, they want Canelo, but it seemed like if they ain't getting that, their focus is somewhat shifted. Like I said, I read about Mbilli, Charlo, and they throw MORRELL, but that they counting him out because they kind of rejecting him. I got outboxing, yeah, bro. He tried to separate himself from the loss when he beat my son. Like the fight with my son, like nah, like he wasn't there. Like the fight happened overseas somewhere, you wasn't there. You was there, sir. You was in the corner. Do you not remember? I will pull it up, bro. You was here. You was there and you was coaching, bro. And y'all got beat together, bro. Y'all got outboxed together. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I seen, if Charlo would have been in the best shape possible, I think he could have pushed for a stoppage. I think, the fact that fight was, what was this, 164 or something like that, a catch weight, that just lets you know that Charlo ain't in the best shape that he possibly could have been in. You get what I'm saying? Because they essentially fighting at super middleweight pretty much. So, and neither one of them guys are super middleweights. But yeah, he tried to separate. And you know what? Nah, you know what? He got a habit of doing that because that's what he did to Ryo too. When Ryo got smoked by Edwin, he got in the interview. He was like, yeah, Ryo, he just wasn't focused. He just ain't do some things right. I'm like, hold on, sir. So you gonna completely separate yourself from the loss? This is what he did when he lose. He act like the fighter just lost by itself. He wasn't there. He wasn't aware of it. You had everything to do with it, sir. You trained him. You prepared him. You coached him. You even told him the whole way leading up to the fight that he could beat Jermall Charlo because I know you was lying to him. I know you was lying. He gonna try. Hold on. Now he trying to separate himself from a loss. Yo, I just caught him. He did that with Ryo. Now he doing it with his own son. Yeah, the fight with my son. Like, bro, you was there. You was actively coaching and y'all lost, bro. You didn't have the game. You didn't have the answers, Sway. You know what I'm saying? Jose, you didn't have the answers, bro. I like Jose, though, but he ain't had the answers that night, though, bro. He ain't had the answers, bro. He didn't have the answers. Charlo was out there bebopping him, man. He's putting them hands on him. That's why, bro, they might give Canelo and Jamal. I'll tell you this, Macho. Like I keep saying, I always say this. Over time, I hope people understand what kind of person I am. I ain't a messy dude. I know some information about Charlo that'll tell me that he's not gonna be in the ring. I don't expect him to be in the ring no time soon. I'm gonna say that again. Look like he might be running to another layoff. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I ain't gonna speak on exactly what I heard about him, But I doubt if he fighting Canelo or anybody else for that matter. David Benavidez or anybody else. You know what I mean? He got to get himself right, man. Now Ronnie Shields told Charles to stall him out to the 10th. Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, get them rounds in. Right, get them rounds in. I like David Benavidez. Yeah, I've been telling people he likes smaller fighters. He hardly ever call people out on 168. That's what I've been noticing too, Zim. No slight to him. I'll be noticing that. And then Morrell, that's a true 68-pounder as well. He got the size to compete with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be massively bigger than, David Morrell, and we know that. Yeah, facts. When he do it, go the distance. Now that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Eric G said teddy bear. Who's the teddy bear? True Ronnie wanted to make sure Charlo didn't run out of gas. Yeah, he needed the rounds. Yeah, he had nothing for Charlo. He didn't. Give everybody just to salute to my guy, Kyle Sports. Appreciate you, bro. That's always the goal. But he just turned me up a little bit. He tried, hold on, y'all. He tried to separate from the laws when you beat my son. Nah, bro, you was there. You was there, sir.
But I don't think they would stop him. Come on, and the performance that we've seen with my other son, Jose Benavidez Jr.
Yeah, you seen it. You coached it too.
Fight Jamal Charlo, but I don't think they would stop him. Come on, and the performance that we've seen with my other son, Jose Benavidez Jr. He will destroy him, man. And I don't think it will be a fair fight or an exciting fight.
Based off what, though?
Fights. We want fights that are going to give you danger.
I'm trying to understand based off what.
50-50,
So you telling me seeing a guy that you coached against beat you 12 rounds to zip, that's where you build. How do you build confidence off getting 12 zip, bro? So hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get this straight, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. So you get 12 zip by Maul Charlo with your namesake. That's your namesake. My son's name is after me. So you put your junior in there against Big Charlo. Not 12 zip, pardon me, 10 zip. He 10 zip you. And then after the fight, you say, yeah, based on that performance, yeah, David will destroy him. Based on what? What if he get in there and 12 zip David? Nah, that won't happen. But you get what I'm saying. You had a bad performance there. What gives you the confidence that you're going to go in there and just knock him out? Because your only one experience against him, he won every round against you. And you was there in the corner every step of the way while your namesake, your baby boy, was getting his head punched in. Nah, bro, you don't get to do that. He try to separate from the law. So, even my son, Jose Benavidez Jr., yeah, we know it's your namesake. You sent your namesake in there to get beat up. It's crazy, bro. Gonna let that man get beat up. And you bogus for lying to him, telling him that he could beat Charlo, too, because you knew damn well that was a lie. You knew that was a lie, bro. Now, I don't care what you say. Not one performance in Charlo's career does he lose to Jose Benavidez at any point in his career, bro. You knew that. Gonna tell that man that lie. Told him he could beat him. Know what I'm saying? Got there, got that man beat up for 10 rounds. And then Jose Jr. got out the ring talking about the fight was close. See? Y'all be tripping. You probably the reason he think the fight was close. You probably, he's like, yeah, David would kill him. He didn't really have nothing for you. Like, why he win? No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. He said Jose don't got no respect for Jose Jr. He put his namesake in there, y'all. He put his namesake in there to get beat up by Charlo, man. The only true 168 guy David Benavidez stop was the ref. And that was by cuts, and that's a fact. Zainab, and he pushed him in that fight. He gave him a good scrap before it got stopped. The cuts kind of changed the tide, right? He had got the cut over the eye. It was a bad cut too, wasn't it? And he slowed down significantly. Yeah. Morrell said he would chase him up to 175. He did. He said Jose trash. Yeah, he did. He said not like them Charles going ahead and separate. My boy built way better than them. He said, excuse me, Ace, I apologize. Oh, man, you're a fool, man. But, yeah, man, let me play a little bit more of this, man. Jose Sr., man, salute to you, though. It's all in good fun, though. Y'all know I be having fun with this shit. No, I'll be having fun, but he tripping though. Nah, he wilding, Zenith. How you gonna try to act like you wasn't there when like you heard about the loss? You was there, bro. It happened to you, both of y'all in real time. While Charlo coming off that long ass layoff, he commenced to kick your ass. your namesake. He was beating him up, bro. Gonna do that to my man like that. Big Charlo, put some respect on Big Charlo name, bro. David got dropped and Jab and Charlo gonna keep him coming. I'm telling you, man. That'd be a good fight if he focused. Yep, the cuts caused the ref to stop it. Right. Some of his stoppages was questionable. I thought the Ronald Ellis was a little sketchy at Zenith, I think, for him. The Kyron Davis, I understood the stoppage, but I don't necessarily like those stoppages because I hate stoppages that happen when you don't even see a guy get knocked down, if that makes sense. Like he might be taking some heavy blows, but his guard's still up. He's trying to weather a storm. And I just hate to see a referee jump in and the guy, you will look at the fighter's eyes and see that his eyes are still clear. I hate those type of stoppages. Benavidez got a few of them, quite a few of them. Like he overheard it, yeah, Twitter Charlo beat his ass. Yeah, like he opened the paper or something, or opened one of the apps, Instagram, and just read about it. Oh shit, Charlo beat Jose last night. Yeah, bro, you was there coaching. Like you surprised. Yeah, like even a performance with my son. Like, what do you mean to perform? Your son got his ass whooped. He was talking about how good he felt. He in good shape. He gonna do this and that to Charlo, man. He went out there and laid that egg, bro. He went out there and got skunked, bro. How you get 10 zip, bro? That man ain't even scratched Charlo. He ain't even scratch him, bro. Charlo ain't have a scratch on him, bro. The performance with my son. like somebody, like he woke up and read the news. Bro, you was in the ring, boy, in real time, bro. In real time, got to getting your son pieced up, bro. Tripping. David Morrell throwing with fighters and stopping them on the 2 round. Yeah, David Morrell is, I think he's the goods, bro. He's just a dangerous guy, man. He is, man. He a talented fighter, man. And I like he got that Cuban style, but he got an aggressive Cuban style. And he full well understand that this is the hurt business and he be trying to hurt you. And he do it effortlessly, man. The dude got some real talent, man. Boots versus Mel. Boots should corner Bud and take those 154 belts. So Bud got no choices to see. That'd be crazy, man. Listen, I will always be down for a Bud and Boots fight, man. Always. Let's play. Let me play a little bit more of this, y'all.
50, you know. So I don't think Charlo's a 50-50 fight. Definitely, I would take it in a heartbeat, you know. Like I said, but I'm being honest with you, you know. I don't think that's a fighter that deserves Canelo or David at this point, you know. But what? I would love that.
Man, what? What? He don't deserve, like, I get it, but like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start. See, I don't do Charlo like that, bro. He just whooped your son ass. You know what I'm saying? He just whipped your son ass, and yeah, David Benavidez definitely deserved Canelo Alvarez, man. Nobody deserves Canelo Alvarez more than David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not getting that, which y'all sound like y'all know y'all not, who you gonna fight? Are you gonna go after Christian and Mbilli because you clearly ruling Morrell out? Like, where you gonna go? What direction y'all going with it? You know what I mean? Where y'all going with it? B fighter said Boots won't corner a decent welterweight. I'll say this: a decent welterweight got to want to get in there with Boots, man. Agree. David Benavidez does flashy quick shots to scare the ref and stop the fight. Ellis and Kyron showed dog facts, bro. They took a lot of his shots, and Kyron was what, coming up from 54, I think, something like that. Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. And then he had like an 8-day notice, 10-day notice or something like that. Much respect for Kyron Davis after that fight, bro. And salute to David Benavidez, but I just think that that's the reason why we ain't seeing certain matchups. I think, man, boxing is a business and it's very strategic. And I'm not saying dudes are scared, but I'm full well of, you know, I understand that what plans are. And so a lot of these dudes, teams and fighters alike, be having plans. Let's find 147. We're gonna get the unify in a few months. I'm telling you. Boots' opportunity is coming, man. He just got to sit tight. How he been? You know what I mean, I think it's kind of, you know, I think the business of boxing is about to work out for Boots, man. I do. But if he is much than Billy, is because he's 5'8". I don't know. I mean, could be B fighter, but sometimes those smaller guys give you a tougher fight. You know, taller guys be struggling fighting them dudes that's smaller than them. You know what I'm saying? But I think they see the holes in Mbilli game, and I think he feels like David Benavidez could exploit him. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Morrell may have more power than Benavidez. It's possible, cuzzo. I'm telling you, that dude really could play. He got some real good puncher power to me. I like Morrell, but I think Benavidez whoops him. That's why you need to see. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, Chop. You know, you always say that. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. I just feel like Morrell would be able to emulate in his way with Benavidez. I mean, what Andre did to have that little success he did, and he would be able to emulate the same things in his own way that made Caleb Plant successful in their fight. And I think he'll be able to do those things without getting tired and gassing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I got that fight being very competitive. And I'm willing to say, I'm willing to bet right now that if David Morrell doesn't gas out, which I don't think he will, he gonna have a very good shot at winning that fight, and it probably go the distance with him winning on points. That's how I would possibly see it. You know what I mean? So you just decided to go in about Charlo, who hasn't fought at 168 yet, bro. But in the meantime, Zenith saying that you'll fight whoever is willing to jump in there. You get what I'm saying? That's what they say all the time, bro. I want Bud to beat Boots' ass. I'm tired of hearing about Boots. You gonna hear about him though, Cobain, because not only is he at 147, that's the best fight to make at 147, and Bud still essentially holding belts there. That's why you're gonna keep hearing about it. If Bud vacate the rest of the titles, I think some of the Boots talk would slow down. It's not gonna completely disappear until people fully understand that Bud is no longer fighting at 47. So as long as people feel like it's an opportunity for Bud to be at 47, you're gonna hear about Boots. You know what I mean? Because that is the best fight to make there. Morrell by stoppage. Key said Morrell by stoppage. I feel you. I can't wait to see Boots get that fight he deserves. Incredible talent. For sure, Chop. I'm right with you, bro. I'm right with you, bro. I'm right with you. Say 147 the Glamour division. They always get more than 154. Yeah. But I'm going to play a little bit more of this, though. With Bennett Jose Sr., man. And salute to him, man, because I support them dudes. And I like him, man, and his son. David a good fighter. Right. Like, that's how I see it. That's why I be looking at it, Chop. Like, I look at the skill set of David Morrell, and I look at the Caleb Plant, and I understand they're two totally different fighters. They got their own styles. But I look at Morrell as a well-rounded boxer that can emulate some of the things that made Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andre successful against Benavidez. But I feel like he'll be able to do it without gassing, and that's very important. Like, just look at the way Caleb Plant fight was going up until he got tired. Had he never gotten tired, we'll be having a much different conversation today. You get what I'm saying? So Morrell showed you that not only he got a gas tank, he took Ados, almost the full 12 rounds and knocked him out late. He carried his power late. He got a gas tank late. He don't really slow down. He puts forth a very consistent performance, and his ring presence is different, bro. I'm telling you, he can make you question yourself in there. Morrell is a good fighter, bro. A good fighter, and he's eager to prove himself. And look, if the Benavidez could beat him, then salute to him, man. He even better than I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? But I still would like to see it in the fight. But yeah, but you want Charlo over Morrell, bro. Zenith be listening too hard. They hate you if you was interviewing, bro. They hate you, bro. They hate you. Yeah, he'd say he don't deserve a fight, but y'all take him over Morrell. Facts, bro. So he telling on himself. So you telling on yourself. Telling on yourself. Zenith listen too hard. They hate you, bro. You was interviewing him. Thurman more known than 99% of 154. Yeah. So is Barrios true. Like Boots, though. And Barrios alone, he fought Tank and Keith Thurman. So think about that, Zane. And people definitely don't look at the names. I agree. I couldn't agree more, bro. Look at the names he fought. Like Boots, it just ain't hear nobody capping for him until EJ lost. Nah, Cobain, they been the people. If you've been listening for real, like maybe it wasn't as heavy, right? But people always wanted Boots to get a shot at Crawford because they feel like stylistically it'd be a fun fight. It'd be experience versus youth. The only thing that could lose that fight for Boots, I think, is the experience of Crawford. IQ. He's, you know what I mean, the experience, shit like that. So other than that, from an athletic standpoint, man, we got us a fun fight, bro. We got us a fun fight. But Crawford just ain't gonna lay down for nobody. And I don't care Boots or nobody, but it'll be, I think Boots could give him the toughest fight matchup possible. You know what I mean? Even more tougher than the guys at 54. I think Boots gives Crawford the toughest matchup out of anybody from 54 to 47. 47 to 54. I do. Beating Zoo is not easy. Nah, because Zoo is resilient. He's tough. He's improving. He's confident. Deceptive hand speed. Like I said, he let his hands go. He's a solid fighter, man. And he's patient. And he fight with poise, and he getting experience under his belt. So all of those things are important for Tim Tszyu in his career for him to continue to progress the way I think he's progressing. But let me play a little bit more of this, man. Let's see.
But I would love that. That would be easy money. You know, I don't think that's a. He will destroy him, man, and I don't think it will be a fair fight or an exciting fight. We want exciting fights. We want fights that are going to give you danger. You know, fights that are 50-50. You know, so I don't think Charlo's a 50-50 fight. Definitely, I would take it in a heartbeat. You know, like I said, but
listen to him.
We want exciting fights. We want
listen to him. Listen to him real close again.
Come on, and the performance that
listen to him real close, y'all.
Benavidez Jr. He will destroy him, man, and I don't think it will be a fair fight or an exciting fight. We want exciting fights. We want fights that are going to give you danger. You know, fights that are 50-50. You know, so I don't think Charlo's a 50-50 fight. Definitely, I would take it in a heartbeat, you know?
This man just said he don't think it's a fair fight, a 50-50 fight, or an exciting fight, but said that's the kind of fights they want, exciting fights, but they'll take it in a heartbeat. So Charlo don't check none of the boxes. So you basically saying, see, you putting your foot in your mouth and you saying you want easy fights for your son? That's what you're saying. It's not a 50-50 fight. It's not even a fair fight. And it's not an exciting fight. It don't check none of those boxes, bro. But you'll take the fight in a heartbeat. I wonder why. That's why I tell you, y'all be telling on yourselves. Y'all be saying too much. Y'all, instead of trying to be politically correct and say everything right, just be honest. Just be honest. Just being honest would have said, yo, Charlo might not be at the top of his game. At the top of his game, he's a very good fighter. We probably shouldn't fight him now because he ain't where he need to be. You get what I'm saying? He gets back to the top of his game, we'd be more than happy to fight him. But to slight him and then say you'll still fight him is weird. Like, you literally just said he's not exciting. It's not a fair fight. It won't be a 50-50 fight. Y'all destroy him. All of this stuff, but you'll take the fight in a heartbeat. Nah, take Morrell in a heartbeat. My thing is, if you could feel like that against Charlo, I know you don't feel like that about David Morrell. Please fight him because he bugging out. Remo, my bro, what's good with it? JBT, let's talk fashion. What's good, bro? Easy money. That's what he want. I agree. Boots will be the toughest matchup for sure. Style-wise, I think Cobain. Not saying he wins, you know, undoubtedly, but style-wise, I think it'd be the toughest fight for him. Salute to my guy, man. Your personal money woes, not every other's reality. Y'all telling yourselves facts. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him, man. Morrell has real power too. It would be a very interesting fight, though. That's what I'm saying. Just look at it from that standpoint. I don't want you to, of course, not change your pick, Chop, but you know, I know you feel how you feel about it, but that's why I feel so confident in that's why I feel, my bad, y'all. That's why I feel so confident in David Morrell, because if you just look at the styles and you look at him from a boxer standpoint, right, and see what he's able to do in there, and then you look at the things that Caleb Plant was able to do against Benavidez that made him successful, the things that, you know, Andre was able to do in a very brief moments, you know, to be successful. David Morrell can emulate those things, and he don't run the risk of gassing out. I don't see it. So my thing is, how is David Benavidez going to approach a fight if he's in there with David Morrell? Because say David Morrell jump up some rounds, how does he get himself back in the fight if he can't rely on David Morrell slowing down in the back end of fights and him just picking up the pace and wearing his guy down? Again, that's how he lost. That's how he won his last two fights. He literally won his last two fights, not being more skillful, but just outlasting guys, being more durable. You know what I mean? Having a better gas tank and just being resilient. And he is skillful. Now, it's not that he ain't skillful, but I do believe you know, Caleb Plant and Andre were both more skillful than Benavidez, and he beat them both. That's why my respect for him grew. But my issue is with Morrell. I think Morrell can emulate some of what both of those guys did without getting tired. I can't stress that enough. And to me, the way the fight was going against Caleb Plant, it was looking like a comfortable, you know, performance for Caleb Plant early. Like he was controlling them early rounds all the way up until he got tired. And then you seen he slowed down considerably, and David Benavidez picked it up, and and he wasn't able to keep up. You get what I'm saying? But I just don't see Morrell younger. He don't got the gas tank issues. He got the confidence. He got more power than both Andre and Caleb Plant. You get what I'm saying? It's a tricky fight, and it's a good style matchup, man. But again, got to stop telling on yourself, man. This dude don't check none of the boxes that, you know, the kind of fights you want for David Benavidez, 50-50 fights, exciting fights, you know, fair fights. You know what I mean? This, you know, Charlo don't check none of them boxes, but Morrell do. And even if Morrell you don't think Morrell check every box, he check more boxes right now in terms of your criteria for fights for David Benavidez than Jamal Charlo right now. Especially if y'all knew what I knew about Jamal Charlo, y'all would be mad at anybody bringing his name up right now. I'm telling you. But not everybody knows everything, so I understand it. All is fair game. He just fought. You could bring his name up, but man, I don't want to see him in the ring unless he good, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't want to see it. Boots versus Mel's the fight that made. Yeah, I never thought about Boots and Mel. Never thought about Boots and Mel, man, but that's crazy. It's a crazy one. Oh, my damn neck hurt, man. Oh, my neck hurt. Is it for today? Hurry up and spend it before 154 division melts away into oblivion. Salute to my guy, K.O. Keep working, keep being you. You already know. Much love and appreciation to my bro, man. Much love. Salute to my guy, K.O. What's good with it, family? Oh man! Oh, great work last night.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to bro that was on the panel as you was breaking all that down. But you was man, you closed that show with some great energy, man. Burning up the spot, man. So Barrios is the only fighter for Boots. Who else can he fight? That. I don't think he's the only fighter. I just think he one of the only ones that's calling Boots' name, or not so much calling his name. They saying that they willing to fight him. That's the thing, man. That's the only problem Boots gonna run into is getting guys that really want to challenge themselves, man. It's starting to seem like they ain't gonna fight him. Nah, man, that was entertaining. I forgot what bro name was. He got a channel though, but he was sitting up there, man. I caught that whole segment right there, man. That was good to listen to, man. Good to listen to. I mean, that's hard to argue them type of facts too. He was going, man, I'm telling you. It's like I sit back and listen. I enjoy that, man. I don't even type as much. I'll be really listening, bro. And that should be fun. That should be fun. I was about to tell you, I thought for a minute, I'm like, is this a debate? Because I mean, again, I'm surprised to see you in the chat. You ain't, you know, they ain't get you for that body. They ain't get him for that body. Boots got to get his ticket sales up, so people have no choice but to fight him. That's a good point. That's a good point for sure. Boots can unify with Stan Jonas once Bud drops the belt. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. If not Morrell, who's David Benavidez trying to fight. And no Canelo. Oh, Zenith. I was reading, like I said, Benavidez, he didn't want to say the names in this, but I did some more reading, and the names that they brought up, he said Christian and Mbilli was one of the names he threw out there. Christian and Mbilli, they kind of rejected the Morrell thing, and he kind of felt like Canelo is scary and won't fight him. He said Canelo's scary and won't fight. How you feel about Tank talk? I didn't need 2 Ferraris to negotiate. I think that's Tank just being Tank, to be honest with you. I think like if y'all, I don't know how y'all look at Tank. Do y'all see how the way he operate with social media? He understands, yo, he could say my dog's sick. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna say something about the tweet. Like he can say anything. So if he'd have said, man, I need, you know, 2 Ferraris, some APs, you know, some jewelry, like people would take it and run with it. I think he just clearly just like he reacting to stuff. And that's what Twitter is. That's what social media is. It allows you to react in real time with how you feel about whatever's going on at the time. And I think that's what Tank do. That's why a lot of times he delete the shit. I really do. I think he put this shit out there, and I think he deleted. Like you see this shit, you think about it for a while, and then you just delete it. But I don't really think he's saying I need 2 Ferraris to negotiate. I think he just like look at the way he's saying it so matter of factly. Like, man, I'm gonna need 2 Ferraris at my door, man. It kind of made me mad. Like, I don't think that's serious because again, Tank ain't gonna do the negotiating online. You know what I'm saying? I think that was something for people to talk, and that's exactly what they did. Nah, it is. That's how that's the better word for it. KL sarcasm, bro. Think he's just being Tank, bro. You know what I'm saying? Morrell versus Mbilli would be good while it lasts. Yeah, I think I got Morrell. I got Morrell in that one. I think Mbilli load up too much for me, and he's very hittable, very hittable. But I like him though. He's dangerous though. He gonna go for it. They make up a whole story around Tank's teeth, man. Hey, Aisha, I don't be trying to say nothing. I done seen it, yo. They be bugging. Tank tweet anything, they gonna go crazy. Tank has been making 40 million paydays. I'm gonna just say this. I don't know if people catch the same thing as me, man. Tank said he cleared 100 M's in a month. So I'm not here to argue with that man in his pockets. But I seen him respond to a fan. I seen him respond to a fan. They said something about money, and he responded back. And what he responded back with was very specific about like clearing some real money. And he was basically like, "So shit you talking about ain't about nothing," because he used to this. It's basically sound like what he said. So I don't know, man. That dude in a very prime position, man. And if I hope, you know, while we closing up, man, I hope Frank Martin is next in line for Tank. I think that'd be a great fight for him. It'll shut a lot of people up, and it'll allow people to probably see Tank in a better light, man. Maybe he do need a certain opponent for people to kind of realize that he one of them guys. Like, cause you notice, and I don't care how this sound, I'm always doing this for boxing. The only people that slight Tank are the people that claim they want to fight him and the fans on YouTube. The guys that shared the ring with him in sparring, the guys that came up with him, the guys that really put in work with him. I find it very odd that all of those got the same interpretation of Tank. Shawn Porter, we just heard it from podcast Porter. You get what I'm saying? He said Tank is everything they said he is. He can box, punch, the IQ, all those things, right? So I just find it to be odd that the only people or the only individuals that don't think Tank is that guy is people on YouTube and so-called fighters that want everybody to believe they want to fight Tank. I question all of that shit. But the ones that really seen him put the work in, the ones that shared the ring with him, you know what I mean? The coaches that seen him train, from the number of different coaches to Hall of Fame fighters and Sugar Ray Leonard. You get what I'm saying? All these people are able to see this level of special. You got Teddy Atlas saying he the most complete fighter in boxing. All of these guys are able to see this level of greatness or special and talent. But the guys on YouTube and a few odd opponents that claim they want to fight him cannot see it. I find it to be very odd, man, or convenient, should I say. You get what I'm saying? So, again, I'm always with seeing a fighter prove it. But just because you haven't shared the ring with maybe 2 or 3 different names doesn't mean you haven't put any work in yet. And that's what people are missing when it comes to that dude. They'll tell you he ain't put no work in yet because he ain't fought this one or that one. And I think they gonna miss something. You know what I'm saying? They gonna miss something. I just hope they don't miss when they favorite fighter getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Cooley, blessings, family. How you feeling, man? Oh, you got home. Great shows. You appreciate you, Kyle. Much love, Brody. Rick Tim's in the building. What's good, Rick? Kyle protecting Benavidez from a MORRELL fight. Nah. No. You hearing the wrong thing. Do you see the title, bro? Benavidez Sr. said something about Mbilli, Christian Mbilli, and he rejected MORRELL. And he called Canelo scary. He said Canelo is scary. He said Charlo's not a 50-50 fight. It's not an exciting fight or a fair fight. But at the same time, he'll take it in a heartbeat. You get what I'm saying? And Charlo don't deserve no fights, but he'll fight him. So that's some crazy stuff to say. But nah, it's not protecting him. And Billy is not protection. At least that's a guy that's actually at 68 and not a blown up 68 pounder. At least that's a guy that, from what we've seen so far off the body of work, is not going to get in there and lay down by any stretch, right? So it's not about protection. It's about what's realistic. We would love to see MORRELL and Benavidez mix it up. That's what we want, David versus David. But they keep rejecting them. So when I say they, I mean Jose Sr. keeps saying he don't want to fight him. You get what I'm saying? They rejected the notion, and then he moved on to Charlo, you know, and Christian and Mbilli. Think it's the truth. He can do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Listen, I feel like this. He can do him, but you know, any pay-per-view star has a responsibility to deliver to the public, because that's how you're able to maintain your status. But I think Tank has done an excellent job at connecting with people that really rock with him. And I think whether you hate who he fight next, he's gonna continue to do numbers, because I think he really connect with the people. And I think that's something that people continue to miss out on too. Only be 200 people in this thing. You just box the other. Oh, the other one's in the chat. Oh, yeah, nah. But that's what they were saying. B Fighter. He kind of they keep rejecting Morrell. Like, we want to see it. If you don't want to see David and David fight, that's crazy. I would love to see it, bro. So, but yeah, they was talking about you know, getting in there with Christian and Billy. You know what I mean? TNH Sports Network was good. I remember when Teddy told Bud he wasn't #1 and Loma was. See how tables turn, bro? TNH. Salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. You see how tables turn, bro? Tables turned quick, didn't it? Now he out here praising Bud. He praising Bud. He said, don't ask no crazy questions. He like, yo, Bud got the poise and the confidence and this. He had high praise. He said Father Time would catch up to Bud before any other weight class would. He feel like he can go up to 68 and beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of praise. So again, I think Bud, with the win over Spence, I think he put people in a position to either accept giving him credit or just keep hating. You know what I mean? For the ones that do hate on Bud Crawford. I ain't gonna say he get a ton of hate, but he gets some. He gets some. I pay mad money for David versus David, man. I listen, B Fighter, take my money now. Didn't they ever? Right. Tables turn, bro. And he got forced to get a man his credit. You know what I mean? I love to see it. I love to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love to see it. I love to see it, bro. But yeah, man. Ultimately, look, listen. Dave Benavidez is a name at 68. He's you know, he constantly doing his thing. He won 2 impressive back-to-back fights over Benavidez. I mean, over Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andre. Like I said, I think both guys were more skillful than him. So he showed me a lot with that. I'm more of a fan of him than I was even before those fights, right? Moving forward, if he can't get a Canelo fight, he said he got like 2 more fights, I think, at 168. I feel like one of them fights should be Morrell. If it ain't going to be Morrell, I'll take a Christian and Billy fight. I think he'll beat that guy, but I think Morrell got a real chance at upsetting what they got going on. I think they both know, especially the father, they know full well that Morrell is the goods. And for that reason, that they're hesitant in giving that man a shot. And I think that's one of the reasons why we won't see that fight. But like I said, Benavidez got 2 fights left at 68, and neither of them is going to be Canelo. Then one of them definitely need to be David Morrell. You know what I'm saying? If one of the fights that he has left out of the 2 is going to involve Canelo at all, then I'm not mad if he don't fight Morrell if he gets a Canelo fight. I would still like the Morrell fight, but if he go in another direction, as long as it's a true 68-pounder, I rock with it. I'll support it. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez know you can't get Canelo. Yeah, we want Morrell, man. We really do. We want to see that fight. Take Benavidez versus Mbilli. Yeah, man. Yeah. I was talking to Mbilli. Yeah. Diaz said Morrell was talking to Mbilli. Man. I want to see it. Either of those dudes mix it up. And Billy, that's another thing I was reading too. Zenith, Morrell and Billy. People was talking about that. They were saying Morrell would be looking or willing to fight Christian and Billy as well. So any of those 3 guys mixing it up and be fun fights. I'll watch any of them. I just look at David like I feel like he on borrowed time at 68 because we already know he could be up at 75 easy, probably higher. And with him saying he got 2 fights left, you know what I mean? He got to make them count. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 fights got to count. Canelo need to get stripped. Benavidez has earned it. Absolutely, Zenith. Absolutely. Don't nobody deserve a fight more than Benavidez deserve a shot at Canelo. It's crazy to me. It'll be a good matchup. Don't think he's ready yet, but it'll be good. Morrell's big and strong too. I just think, look at it like this, TNH. If you look at Benavidez's resume, respect to him. No slight at all. I don't have not one of those dudes on his resume beating David Morrell. None of them. Get what I'm saying? Like, I think he built a little different. I think he was on the fast track for a reason. The dude been fighting 12 rounders since his 3rd fight. Get what I'm trying to say? And fighting more quality opposition. If you look at Morrell's full 10 fights and you look at Benavidez's first 10 fights, it don't compare. You'll have to go up to like maybe his first 20 fights. What I'm saying is the level of competition is not far off. I don't have anybody on Benavidez's resume beating David Morrell right now. For that reason, when I look at it that way, and that's just my opinion, right? I just don't see none of them guys beating Morrell right now if they was to fight him. And with that being said, that makes Morrell like one of the strongest candidates for fighting Benavidez to me. And if you just look at the body of work, the skill set, what he do in the ring, what he do well, the fact that he has a gas tank, he got power in both hands, and he carried a power late, that's a different challenge for a guy like Benavidez. Like, what I want to see is how is he able to deal with a fight if he finds himself down behind rounds and his fighter, his opponent don't gas out and tire out and allow him to work himself back into the fight. What does he do then? Because, again, he's not the biggest one-punch knockout artist in boxing. He's an accumulation guy. So what happens if David Morrell fights him and he's up some rounds like Caleb Plant was, and you looking for this guy to slow down and get tired, but that opportunity never presents itself? What adjustment do you make then? That's what I want to see. And I really, truly think that he has the skills, the IQ, the talent to really put Benavidez in that situation and force him to have to answer them questions. That's what I meant. Someone from Morrell said on Upper Channel today, "Oh, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you." He said that they was talking. I did read about it. I did read about it. So any of them mixing it up, it'd be good. He said, "Oh no, nah, you good, bro. You good." Mbilli will be Benavidez's hardest fight yet. I think so too. I think so, because from a physical standpoint, Roger, I think he'll push him. I think he'll really force the issue, and you just haven't seen a fight that, you know, and Mbilli is not willing to push the issue and the pace. And I see the same being with you get what I'm saying? I see the same thing. How do we be showing me people, man? I don't want to see this dude. Salute to my bro C Wood, man. Pardon me in the cash app. Much love and appreciation, C Wood.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciation to my guy C Wood, man, homeboy, man. It still says link isn't available. Oh man, and Billy is a world-class body puncher and inside fighter too. Yeah, good inside fighter. I think he can present a good level of challenge for David Benavidez, man. He can make him work. But I think ultimately the loading up and the fact that he's that hittable, I think I lean towards Benavidez pulling it off. But I know, at least I feel like I know he'll push him, right? He'll test him. He'll give him a real run for his money for sure. Make no mistake about it, he'll get that man a run for his money. Definitely get that man a run for his money. Definitely. But we'll see, man. We gonna see. We'll see. I just hope Jose Benavidez and them get a good opponent, man. That's worth Benavidez's time, because I do believe as a young fighter, I feel like he'll fight anybody. And I feel like, you know, if it was up to him, he'd probably fight Morrell. I don't think he's scared of Morrell or none of that. I just think his father understand full well the risks that come with Morrell, and with him being a relatively, you know, somewhat unproven guy in terms of number of fights or those names so far. I think that's the leg that they try to stand on in terms of the reason being why they won't fight him. They can try to say, man, he only got 10 fights. They don't know, nobody really know him. He ain't really fought nobody. They can. It's only going to be for so long that they can pull that card though. And like Morrell said, he'd chase his ass up to 75 if he had to. You know what I mean? Benavidez really great as long as it lasts. Somebody else said that too, Zenith. I don't even remember. Hold on. 1 second. Let me see. Go good. Said Benavidez trying to get his bag. He earned it though. Yeah, he deserves his bag for sure. The Canelo pressure is some pressure though. Yeah, I just thinking if Canelo, I think the reason Canelo takes his time to think he's taking his time fighting a guy like David Benavidez. I think stylistically it's a tough fight for him. I think, you know, the things that Benavidez do well, like the style, throwing a lot of punches, coming forward, heavy jab, he longer, bigger. You get what I'm saying? Good body puncher. I think that type of approach and style, I think, is an issue for Canelo. I mean, being a smaller guy, he had to use a lot of upper body movement. I don't see him pressuring Benavidez. I see him being on his back foot, moving around some. You know what I'm saying? I do. Yeah, and Mbilli with PBC. That's what I just seen right here when I just pulled it up. Saying with PBC, I'm assuming, yeah, that's where he at. I'm guessing if this is right. Yeah, senior wants his cut of that Canelo money. I wouldn't risk it versus Morrell right now. Nah, I get that. That's why I get it. I get it because, but the only way I start like demanding a Morrell fight is like, all right, where do you go if you don't get Canelo next, which we probably know you won't? Do you go Mbilli? Do you go Morrell? Like, do you find up another guy to, you know what I mean? Who do you fight? Canadian management team, but cross promotions can be done for sure. For sure. Said Christian news and rumor PBC. But maybe it is a rumor, then did say news and rumor. So if men are getting mad with boxing talk, they need to check their pay. Ah, man. Yeah, that's funny. Salute to the fam though, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me, man, as we wrapping up, man. Let me make sure I didn't miss none. Yeah, salute to boxing, man. This is another good year. I hope we start getting these fights. Like I said, I'm hearing the whispers about Tank next opponent. I hope it's who I think it is. I'm stuck on Fury and Gano. Billy will end up fighting Benavidez, and Billy knows was broken the last fight, but nobody knows it with the commentary. Did he get his nose broke the last fight? Did he? He takes some punishment. I just think right off the bat, Benavidez jab would be an issue for him. I mean, I think his jab would be an issue for him. I think the fact that he gets hit often and early, you know what I mean, it'd be a tough fight for him to win. Need to pray for Ryder beats Munguia. Because Munguia win Roger, and he look good. You already know Canelo fighting, right? And that's who Jose Benavidez trashes Canelo for waiting for Jamal and Munguia. But at the same time, he just said he'd take Jamal in a heartbeat. So I don't understand how you could trash a guy for taking the same fight that you said you would take. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's tricky, man. It's tricky. It's tricky. That nose pointing east. Salute to B5. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland putting that color back in the chat. Salute to you, bro. Good show as always. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Car, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm still not sure, but I'll take what Roger said. I think that was Roger that said that, right? Munguia always puts up entertaining fights. He's an entertaining dude. Canelo Say. I think Canelo is just privileged, Rick Timms. I don't think he's scared of nobody. I just think he's privileged. And I think he feels as though he put in the necessary work in boxing that would afford him to move the way he's moving. You get what I'm saying? I think he really just privileged. The dude show up at press conferences in silk pajamas. Like he really, really at home with this shit. Like he do whatever he want. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. They want to clear path for old boy bad. Yeah, I'm telling you they do, Zena. Much love and appreciation to everybody, man. Another dope build in the books, man. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button on the way out. Share the live if you can. Salute to the kings, the queens, and the Just Do family, man. We just gonna keep building. Hopefully, you know, we get a good fight out of Benavidez. Like I said, Morrell and Billy, Canelo. He deserved Canelo, but I don't think he'll get it. Hopefully he choose a good opponent. I want to see Morrell back in there sooner than later. He dangerous. I think he the future of 168 as long as he there. Christian and Billy's a dog for whoever you get in the ring with. But I think I got him losing to Morrell and Benavidez right now. He just got to show me a little bit more. And too much loading up for me. Tank Davis' name being brought up from 122 all the way to 154. Sean Porter let us know that Tank Davis is everything we think he is and then some. He also let us know that Tank put some hands on you in that sparring too, bro. Don't act like, well, no. So yeah, he don't care. He's just privileged, and he just don't care. Gertz, peace out, my bro. And Cobain was good. What's the Wizards just do? I'm trying to find a more reason to hate on Tank. Now the whispers, Cobain, is that he could be fighting Frank Martin. That's the whispers, that he could be fighting Frank Martin. So that has shut up a lot of the hating on his side of things, and it'll kill some of them narratives at the same time too for Tank Davis. But salute to the family, man. Much love and appreciation. Aisha, the Kings, the Queens, my guy Gertz, Rick Timms, Tay, Ace, B Fighter. You know what I mean? Rick Rozier, all things, man. Zenith, my guy. Salute to everybody. Mike Kirkland, my bro. Sean said, hey, I was going through my own shit. You know what? That's code word for he was putting that. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay, that's code word for he was putting that. Hey, he was putting hands on me. Tank for an athletic chess match, right? At a high level, bro. At a high level. At a high level, I agree. But much love and appreciation. Salute to everybody in the super chat, cash app. Appreciate everybody's support. We're just going to keep building. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow to build on some more boxing. And with that, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Peace to the fam.
I've only just heard that the WBC would like Showtime Shawn Porter to fight another title eliminator. And they want me to fight none other than a cherry picker himself, Danny Garcia. What I say to you, Danny Garcia, let's get it on. Ooh, yeah.
We went up to his gym and we got working. I know for sure after that sparring session, Shawn know that I can hold my own. I can say the same for Shawn. So he know that I'm one of them top guys. I say.
You good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Hey, you want to play that shit? Oh, good. All right. What's up? What's up? What's good? You want this shit? Keep sleeping on me, boy. Keep sleeping on me, boy. Keep sleeping on me, boy.